Yes, guys. Hello, guys. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Please, if you are here live with us, I want to see your comment. I want to see your comment. I want to see your comment. Let's get our people to join. Let's get our people to join before we bring in our state chairman, Dr. Tony Aziegbemi. I know you guys have been waiting since 10 o'clock. Trust me, we've been struggling with a network. So, guys, please share this video. Let's get more people to join. We must hit 500 people watching on Facebook. I'm streaming on Facebook and YouTube today. I'm not doing TikTok this evening. So please share this video. I don't want to keep our chairman waiting in the backstage. Please share this video. Let's get more people to join. Let me quickly share this broadcast. Please invite your friends. We must hit 500 people watching before we bring in our state chairman. Our state chairman is in the backstage right now. You know, we can't go live without getting our state chairman in the backstage. So, guys, please share this video, invite your friends. The first comment you need to drop now is say no to rerun. Say no to rerun. Bring back our mandate. Say no to rerun. We are doing online protests. This protest started since last week. We are saying no to rerun. The lazy APC guys, they are praying. Their lawyers are working seriously hard for a rerun. And we are saying no to rerun. In the next 2 minutes, we should go live. But we must hit 500 people watching. Please share this video. Tap the like button. Because the more you like, the more Facebook and YouTube will distribute to other people to join. As you can see, I'm sharing to our people in the different WhatsApp groups so they can join. We must have minimum of 500 people watching before we bring our chairman live to speak to us. It's interesting, very, very interesting. Let's go. We need 50 more people to start. 50 more. We have 450 people watching live now. We need 50 more persons to join us. Let's hit 500. Say no to rerun. Say no to rerun. Say no to rerun. Bring back our mandate. Bring back our mandate. Bring back our mandate. Say no to rerun. Say no to rerun. Bring back our mandate. Yes, let's go now. We have over 530 people watching on YouTube and Facebook. We are not streaming on TikTok today because of the app that we are using. Maybe I'll just connect TikTok, then our people will still join us just to try watch. Now let's start. Ladies and gentlemen, let's make welcome the state chairman of PDP Edo State, Dr. Tony Aziegbemi, to our platform this evening.
Albert, thank you. Thank you so much. Good evening, everyone.
The
And Happy New
chairman,
Year.
the handsome
Albert,
chairman.
well done. Thank you for the
My leader.
fantastic job you are doing for us. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. We call you the Uhunoma chairman. That is what we the Benins, that is what we call you. The Uhunoma chairman, because it is under your leadership that Edo PDP produced a PDP governor after Lucky Millennium. For years, they could not. The last guy that ran the party, they could not produce a PDP governor in the state. But under your leadership, Governor Obaseki became governor under the PDP, and you coordinated the re-election of the former governor, and we won last night. Again, you coordinated the election of the man they called a stranger. The man they called, the man they said is unknown to his people, is unknown to Edo people. You coordinated the campaign. We won last night. We defeated them in the 18 local governments. From what we have gathered, some said they won in six local governments. We won 12. But I am very sure if we critically look at the results, we remove the vote buying, we remove the police intimidation, brutality. I'm not sure that they can boast of winning one ward across the 192 wards. So, sir, we are very proud of your leadership. We are very proud of your good work. And anytime we see you giving us updates after every court sitting in Abuja and Benin, we appreciate your work. We are always excited to hear from you. And that is why today we decided to bring you live so people can hear from you, our leader, the leader, the man in charge of the party in the states. As we speak, we have almost 700 people watching, and we are going to hit over 1,005 people that are going to watch you live today. We welcome you, our state chairman, to our platform this evening, sir.
Thank you so much, Albert. Once again, thank you for the fantastic job, the wonderful job. You do this job with passion. Clearly, yes, this looks like your calling. Well done.
Yes, sir.
The party
thank
acknowledges you, your commitment, your passion.
Thank you, sir.
Well, as you said, it's God we have to thank first.
Yeah.
I would say that it's teamwork. Everybody put in his own beats, and we did what we did. And as I told somebody the other day, somebody asked me, if you had a chance, would you accept Obaseki the way you accepted him in 2020? And I said, absolutely, I will.
Wow.
Because Obaseki is not from this world.
Wow.
The way Obaseki ran the government, at least Edo people can see the difference. So for us in PDP, we are solid. We had a wonderful, very fantastic election in 2024. Yes. Edo people came out en masse, voted for us. We can't thank Edo people enough. In spite of all the police intimidation, in spite of all the money these guys brought in spite of the collusion with INEC, yet the average Edo man came out and voted for us en masse. And that was the leadership provided by Obaseki. If not for his leadership and the way he made us to organize that election, I'm sure we wouldn't have had that result. So for Edo people, we cannot thank you enough. Yes, they stole our mandates blatantly, shamelessly, arrogantly. The INEC, the police, the security agencies, they all connived and they stole our mandate. And here I have to give a lot of kudos to the candidate, Asurime Ighodalo. He's been so steadfast. He's been so strong. And at the time when I look at him, I say, God, if I were in this guy's position, I would have given up.
I tell you.
The guy is strong, mentally, physically, emotionally strong. And he's providing so much comfort to some of us that are looking at him and wondering where he's deriving his strength from. So we are in court. Our case is so solid and so unique. Our petition is not like any other petition in this country before now. Never. Nobody has gone through what we went through to get this petition to where it is. So when people say INEC in so election did not call witnesses, but they still declared the person that was there winner, I told them, please go and read our petition.
Wow.
Go and read the responses of INEC. Read the response, read our response to INEC response. You will see that we have a very strong case. Very strong. And it's strong because it is not frivolous. It is not based on hearsay. It is not based on the normal things that people go to petition with, national ballot paper, ballot boxes, vote buying. We are not doing all that. We looked at the Electoral Act. We looked at what our agents gave to us. We looked at what INEC certified for us. We based all the issues we are raising. They are based on the relevant positions, sections of the Electoral Act and the election guidelines as issued by INEC. For instance, if the Electoral Act says you must fill Form EC 25B and you don't fill it, and the Supreme Court has said earlier that if you don't fill Form EC 25B, all the votes from those units are cancelled, are null and void. How do you change that? How? And we have such issues in 320 polling units in the state. That wipes out all the votes
all the results
that the APC said they won us with. That is without considering the vote buying, the overvoting. That's without looking at the wrong collation. Just wrong. That is, if you look at the forms, EC8A, from all the units, you add it up. What they declare the result with doesn't add up. So we are asking the tribunal, please look at this thing. INEC certified all those documents for us. So guys, we are good. We can't thank you for your support. We can't thank you for all what you do for us. We are patiently waiting for our candidate to be sworn in as the governor of Edo State, so that we can take back the glory of Edo and take it back to where it's supposed to be.
Thank you very much for that wonderful introduction speech. Edo people, someone just commented on YouTube. We already have over 1,400 people watching all over the world, and I'm sure we are going to hit 2,000 in the next few minutes. Guys, please, the only way to get the world to hear us, the only way to get everyone in the country, in the world, to be interested in this Asue Ighodalo Opie case is when we distribute this kind of content. We need this content to hit minimum 100,000 views in the next 24 hours. Trust me, some of the judiciary people are on social media, their wife, their children. We need the world to mount pressure on the judiciary to do the right thing. We are not telling them, give us someone else's mandate. No, we have clearly won. We worked hard. The state chairman worked hard. There are things I won't say here, but some of you know what happened to him. He worked hard, and he refused to withdraw his support. While they were waiting for Tinubu to give them military, give them DSS, give them police to do nonsense, to come to Edo, kidnap our people. Our state chairman, our candidate, our governor, they were in the trenches, working, speaking to the people, and we got the vote. So, sir, I want to say thank you to Gold Lady. Gold Lady say a cheers to the state chairman. Gold Lady, she supported this broadcast with 20 euros. She said, a cheers to a fearless chairman. She said you are fearless.
Wow.
And we all
Thank you.
know that you are
Thank you.
fearless, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
My next question to you, sir, before we discuss the tribunal, before we ask you some details, definitely there are some things you will not share with us online because I am sure the Okwewolo is here watching. Anytime I say I am going live, they're always here. So they are here, they are listening to you. Something happened recently. Something very shameful, very embarrassing, very barbaric happened recently. That very day, I got the information early enough, I think around 8:30, that these guys were coming to invade your party secretariat, your secretariat of your party along Airport Road. I got some persons very close to you. They said, Abba, no worry, relax. State chairman is already aware of their plan. So I was shocked to still see you inside the building. Because I thought after hearing that these guys are coming to take over the secretariat, you would just run away, tell your police, oh yeah, let's go, you know. So we were shocked. So please tell us what happened on that day. Tell the public what happened, because they've accused your party of hijacking their secretariat, that they have come to take over their secretariat. Share to your fans, your party faithfuls all over the world, what happened on that fateful day, sir.
Okay, thank you again once more, Albert. I think it's an opportunity to really put the facts for everyone to see. What happened that day shouldn't happen. I've said somewhere else that I think members of the APC in Edo State, they are the dregs in our society. They are the worst of the set of people you can have in the society. And that is saying a lot. They seem to be thinking upside down. Now, what are the facts of this of the story? Sometimes in 2019, Anselmo Jesua was the chairman, Lawrence Oka was the secretary, and one Saliu was the treasurer, or whatever he was in the party. They wrote to their bank, instructing their bank to deduct X amount of money from APC's account for the rent of that place for 4 years. That was 16th of February 2019. Now, you will recall that the governor of the state then, Obaseki, left APC in 2020. You will recall then too that they went to court because of that premises where should be their secretariat. But because Oshomole was the national chairman, he said he has accepted that they move from that place to somewhere else off Airport Road.
Airport Road.
Now, assuming, but not considering, that they have been paying that X amount of money since 2019, that rent expires in 2023, sometimes in March, in January 2023. PDP did not move into that premises till about May 2023. So common sense, decency will have told them that, well, if they have been paying but they didn't occupy the premises, whose fault is it? Is it the fault of the PDP? No. If you pay for an apartment, say today, and from for a year, for instance, and from next week you travel somewhere you don't occupy, are you going to meet the landlord to say, I didn't stay there for X amount, please? No. I want to come back. No. So I think another thing again is, if they were this bold, and strong. Why didn't they come in January to come and take over the place? In January 2023 to come and take over the place, or even in October 2023 to come and take over the place. So these are all cowards, people that lack decency, that lack integrity. They were just trying to be. They wanted us to go to the mud with them, but we refused it. So as we speak, we have the receipts from the landlord. The landlord are giving us the receipts for the payments we made. And we've gone to the security agency and said, look guys, this is what we have. And we'll give you time to evict these guys from the premises so that we can rightfully occupy our secretariat. We try to be smart dealing with these idiots.
State Chairman, on that fateful day, we saw video clips of hoodlums. They didn't just walk into the secretariat, maybe telling you to leave. They came with boys, they came with talks. They came. Want to share your experience that day? Were you hot? Did they fight you? Did they fight your staff and the party faithfuls that were at the secretariat that very day?
Okay, thankfully on that day, I got a call. Somebody called me at about 10:30 and told me that, Chairman, we are getting intelligence that they are coming to invade the secretariat. And my first thinking was, again, what is it?
Yes.
Then they said that's what they are hearing, so I should do the needful. I said okay, and I said it would be nice to go to the office and see that, because the first time they came, I wasn't there. I said it could be nice to go and see how they do these things. I was sitting in my office at about 1:30 when I saw my CCTV that the billboards outside the gate, outside the premises, were being taken down.
Wow.
There were more than 100 thugs with Jared Tedebe on that day. So when they came, I was seeing them as they were coming in, taking everything down on their parts. So I locked my door. The door is pretty strong. So when they came, they were hitting on that door. I didn't bother. So why they were hitting on the door, I got people to be calling the commissioner of police, the brigade commander, the speaker, and anybody who could call to say, look, these guys are here. What do we do? Because basically, I was just thinking that if they broke that door and they met me, and something will have happened.
Yes.
Something will have happened. Thankfully, they couldn't break the door, and the speaker came at the right time and asked me to open the door. I opened the door, and the speaker took me out quietly. No, they didn't touch me. They didn't touch me. They didn't harm me. They were just saying, Chairman, I'll leave our office. This our office. Leave our office. This our office. But is that the way to behave in a civilized society?
No.
The Edo people, we started interacting with the Europeans in 1897. That's not how we behave. That's not who we are. These guys, as I said earlier, they are the dregs in the society. So I just imagine that that has happened. We are taking steps to make sure we go back to our secretariat, because it is our secretariat. We paid for the next 2 years. So clearly we'll get back there and then make sure that this never happens again.
Beautiful one. Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Let us now go back to our mandate recovery agitation. You guys are doing great on ground. We are doing a lot online to keep our people informed of what is going on. I'm sure you know how many times sometimes I call you in a week, Chairman, see this people with the CEO, what's going on? And you are always there to give me the right information to also communicate to the public. Sir, the first question I want to ask, because some charlatans are trying to sponsor a very funny narrative. Is there a disconnection between the immediate past governor His Excellency Governor Obaseki and Dr. Aswelime Ighodalo, because we saw some charlatans saying Obaseki has abandoned Aswe. Obaseki is not in court. Oshomole was in court and to also support his people. Where is Obaseki? Obaseki is nowhere to be found. No, they are trying to say Obaseki has abandoned the Aswe. Can you please clear? Is there a disconnection between these two great Edo sons?
Okay, you know one thing I like about Obaseki.
Yes, sir.
Is the capacity to ignore such distractions.
Yes.
That capacity, if at times when he does it, I'll say, okay, where you forget this kind capacity from? Who says, but Chairman, we are looking at something. We have something to achieve. We have mapped out our goal. This one that is coming out, this distraction, how does it help us to achieve our goal? If it doesn't help us, we disregard it. We just move on. We just do as if you didn't hear. God, you know, Obaseki, His Excellency, the former governor of Edo State, is not somebody that will run away from a fight.
Wow.
It's not somebody that will chicken out. Anybody that knows him will tell you that. Now, Aswelime Ighodalo, as I said earlier, has so much depth and capacity. And there's no reason in this world why Obaseki and Ighodalo will quarrel. No reason. I speak to both of them, and I know what each one of them tells me about the other person. And don't forget, they have been friends for the past 40 years or thereabout.
40 years.
Something. So what are we talking about? So just Albert, just regard that rumor, that narrative as a distraction.
Okay,
Our
sir.
target is to reclaim our mandate, and that is what we should be focused on.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we have over 2,200 people watching on Facebook and YouTube. Edo people are interested in this case. They are praying seriously hard, fasting, networking to make sure our mandates stolen by the APC police, APC DSS, APC INEC, handed over to the incompetent governor that we have in Edo State today. Mr. Chairman, recently the tribunal relocated sittings to Abuja. Before the relocation, we saw the court premises, we saw several times the court premises were invaded by thugs. We saw non-state actors shooting at the court premises. We saw known APC Agberos giving instruction to the police. We saw a known APC Agbero threatening a DSS official. We saw known talks saying they are coming to beat up PDP witnesses. We also watched on social media where the state chairman, Jared Tenebe, said he was coming to court to arrest PDP witnesses. We also saw in court where the so-called state youth leader giving instruction to police attacking private security men of our candidates. We also saw on social media where a non-APC store invaded the court premises and also told the press that they have resorted to self-help. How did the party, how did our candidates and yourself manage that situation? And why did the tribunal relocate from Edo to Abuja?
Okay. Again, what happened during that period was just not palatable at all. When we were going to court, it was as if we were going to a war zone. The number of security personnel that were following us, our lawyers, our witnesses, it was like going to, it was a convoy. When you saw the convoy, you would think we were going to Afghanistan or Somalia. It was horrible. It was not something you will wish for your worst enemy. So I would say that the movement of the panel from Benin City to Abuja is the prerogative of the president of the Court of Appeal that sort of all sent the panel. I'm sure they must have seen those scenes and they must have thought that the judges are in danger. And that was why they took that most sensible decision to move the tribunal from Benin to Abuja. And I can tell you, since we've been in Abuja, everywhere, everything is calm. Everybody's behaving himself. Nobody's misbehaving. Everybody's humble.
Wow.
Everybody's humble. In fact, when I will be seeing some of them in Abuja, I'll say, this guy that will be doing Buga in Benin, look at how humble they are here in Abuja.
In
I say,
Abuja.
look at these cowards. When they are here with all those their talks, they think they are supermen. Go to Abuja, come to Abuja. Humble, very humble people. When you see them in Abuja.
Can you
So I think it was a good thing that the tribunal was moved. I think it gives the judges a sense of safety. It gives everybody a sense of safety. Because the way we were going, we could have just been in court one day and somebody would just come and just misbehave. So it's good. Good. It makes sense, I think.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. My next question, sir. Now that the tribunal judges, at least to a large extent, we are seeing panel of judges that I think are ready to administer justice. Because from the whole court proceedings, from what we have seen, I think they've been fair to all parties involved. Sir, do you have confidence? Because after the election, after we were rigged, after they stole, they could not rig. You know, if we say they rig, it's like we're even raising their ego. They could not rig. They wrote result after they failed. Thuggery failed, police intimidation failed, vote buying failed. Every of their evil plans against democracy failed. They resorted to writing results, and they asked those charlatans to declare results. Now, we saw you. You led protest. You led protest to INEC office several times. You were in the streets with your party members, party supporters to administer your displeasure. And some said, what is the point of going to court? What is ASRA going to do in court? The judicial system is messed up. ASRA will not get justice. Let ASRA just walk away. Sir, are you happy being in court? And do you still have confidence in our judicial system?
Okay. First, let's agree. The judiciary is a microcosm of Nigeria. So
Yes.
if you have bad elements in Nigeria, you will expect to have bad elements in the judiciary. I don't believe that everybody in the judiciary is bad. I don't. And from what we've seen from this panel of judges, and from what we've seen from their history, what they've done before now, I don't seem to have seen any bias from their end. So we would believe that they will look at the petition, look at the Nigerian Constitution, look at the Electoral Acts, look at the INEC guidelines, and juxtapose that with the responses of INEC, Okpebolo, and APC, and let justice be done. I believe they have the capacity to do justice to this petition. And I will enjoin every party member to believe that this panel of judges can and will deliver justice to us and get us the mandate that was stolen from us shamelessly, blatantly by these dregs of the APC. So I know they are bad. X in the judiciary. I know there are bad people, as you have bad people in Nigeria, but that the bad people do not and cannot make up our idea of who the judiciary should be. So we've laid our case. We've taken a petition to them, and I believe that we should leave it at that and just pray and hope that they do the needful.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. You know, we agreed that this broadcast is going to be 1 hour, and I'm also going to take some questions from your supporters, your party faithfuls who are watching all over the world. We have people watching from America, Canada, UK, Nigeria, Abuja, Lagos. They are everywhere. Guys, we still have over 2,000 people watching, and we just need just 200 people to share this broadcast. Because one day we want to have President Tinubu watching us live. We want to have the chief judge, everybody in the country hearing what is happening in Edo and how Edo people are glued to the screen, following up and waiting to hear the final verdict. Sir, another thing that worries our party, you know, because of the system, because of the nature of our country, the APC guys, before the election, they came out many times to tell us that the incumbent president, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, promised them, assured them that he was going to give them Edo. He came to Edo during his campaign to say, do you want Edo? I will give you Edo. And we saw everything that the president did. I'm sure the president supported the rigging and the stealing of our mandates. If not, I'm sure the police, the INEC, the DSS, the police, they would have been neutral and conduct a free, fair, transparent election. Now we are in court. They have started another narrative that the same who do am before, he go do am again. So they said their father in Aso Rock did it for them before, that there will be a final instruction to the judiciary to say, this is the position of the president, or this is the position of the presidency. Some also told me that Tinubu cannot give what he does not have. They said he's a politician. He's not like Buhari. That last, Tinubu will give instruction to the judiciary to retain Okpebholo in courts. Does this, I'm sure you have heard this, does this worry you that there may be executive interference?
Okay, let's take it bit by bit.
Yes, sir.
First, Mr. President is a politician. So you will. I saw him on that video before the elections where he told them, "Do you want Edo?" They said, "Yes, I will give you Edo." Yes. I heard him. Yes. He was on the campaign trail. So you will expect him to be a politician and say the right things. That is fine. Did he help them during the last elections? Of course he did. He supported them. With everything he had, he threw it at them. He gave it to them. Whatever they wanted. They wanted INEC, he gave it to them. They wanted police, he gave it to them. They wanted DSS, he gave it to them. They wanted money, he opened the votes of the CBN and gave it to them. Now, having done that, having supported them that much, we are hearing that he is not happy with the way the elections were now conducted. With the blame, as you said earlier, they couldn't rig at the unit level. They couldn't buy votes that they were expected to buy at the unit level. People were taking their money and voting for us. So the results from the unit level, which INEC has succeeded in uploading about 98% of the IRF. Now, when the manipulations started at the ward level and at the SGA level, that became not what he thought they should do. He's so disappointed in them. That is why he's not finding it, they are not finding it easy to even see him as we speak. Now, um, um, will he, you are saying, will he not give instruction to the judiciary to let Senator Okpebholo to remain in office? You know what? I think Senator Monday Okpebholo is disrespecting the president, is disrespecting
Okay.
the APC. And so they are not happy. Mr. President asked the Attorney General of the Federation to go to court, to go to to ask the Attorney General to go to the Supreme Court to give the LGAs autonomy, both financial and administrative. APC president told that APC Attorney General go to court, Supreme Court of the land. The Supreme Court gave a judgment, agreed with the position of the Attorney General that the local government, in line with our constitution, are supposed to be autonomous. Gave that landmark judgment. Who's the first person that is disobeying it? Senator Monday Okpebholo. If you were the president, will you be happy with him?
No.
So clearly, Senator Monday Okpebholo is disrespecting Mr. President, and the presidency is not happy with that. And I'm very sure that the president will not stick out his neck for them at the judiciary. Because the president cannot say, I want autonomy for the local government, and you that I helped to become quote unquote governor, you are the first person disrespecting me, packing the council chairman duly elected with both the chairman and the vice. You are bringing in people that were not elected into office, making that tier of government to be redundant as we speak. Nothing has happened at the local government level since on the 17th of December of this year in Edo State. Councillors that refused to impeach their council chairman, as we speak, they have not been paid their salaries. Out of the 192 councillors, only about 30 have been paid their salaries. The other 162 have not been paid their salaries as of today. Why? Because they refused to impeach the council chairman. Who does that? So clearly, there's a disconnect between the presidency and the APC-led administration in Edo State because of the disrespect that the presidency feels that the governor of Edo State is giving to them.
Mr. Chairman, thank you very much for your time. We still have less than 20 minutes to go, and we have over 2,500 people watching. That's to tell you how interested and how important this Ighodalo's matter is. Mr. Chairman, recently, your party, the PDP and ASWE, closed their case, the PDP case. And the APC went to the street to say, Ighodalo did not call enough, the PDP did not call enough witnesses. They wrote all sorts of nonsense on the internet, and that the PDP still had about 6 days to finish the petition. They wrote, why did your party close your case before time?
Okay. At the pretrial for at this case, everybody agreed. The judges, the tribunal, the lawyers, they all agreed that everybody will have 10 days to make his case. Right?
Okay. Yes.
Now, we lined up about 92 witnesses earlier on. But when you look at the 19 witnesses we brought, And if you look very carefully at what they tendered or what they spoke to, the life they spoke to those documents that had been uploaded earlier, front-loaded earlier, you will agree with me that we didn't need to call any other witness. We've made our case clear. Now, when they said the APC were in town saying we couldn't call enough witnesses, I said these guys are very lazy. They don't read. Our case, as I said earlier, is unique. Our petition is unique. It's not like any other petition in this country I had. Yes, we have 4,519 polling units in Edo State. People would think that we should call many witnesses. No. we have said that we do not have any issues with the elections conducted at the unit level. At the 4,519 polling units in the state, we do not have issues with them. A few places, not substantial to affect the results of the elections. What we have issues with is one, collation, wrong collation, or wrongful nullification of results from certain wards. For instance, Ward 2, Ikobaka, 75 units, the ward collation officer just threw it away. I mean, the LGA collation officer threw it away. How? Why? There's a procedure for you to cancel unit results. The presiding officer must sign with your polling unit agent. It must sign a report for you as a ward collation officer or LGA collation officer to cancel any result. You cannot unilaterally cancel any result. Two, because what we are complaining about happened at the ward level and at the LGA level, that was why we were calling only the LGA collation agents and some ward collation agents where these things happen. So we didn't need to call more than 19 witnesses. 19 witnesses were exactly what we needed to call, and we called them, and they spoke live to our petition and to the documents they tendered. So I just imagine that the APC, they should better go back and read that petition properly and read their responses, and they will see that their case has fallen like a pack of cards. INEC that conducted the election, that promised us at the live witnesses lined up, that as we speak,
Guys, network, I think we lost our chairman there. I know he's trying to join us back. Please don't go anywhere. Share this broadcast, share this video. Don't go anywhere. We know that our state chairman is busy. Maybe in our call just enter chairman phone. Please, can you still hear me? Because I know the state chairman is trying to join us back. Please share this broadcast, share this video. And I want you to type, Aswe is coming, joy is coming, Aswe is coming, joy is coming, Aswe is coming, joy is coming, Aswe is coming, joy. Just, I say make you dey type am. People that see the way state chairman tell they talk. So that state chairman will go school. Filipino get agbero. as state chairman. Somebody like Jarrett can never be state chairman under Obaseki, not to talk of Aswe. How somebody like Aswe and Jarrett want to get discussion? What somebody like Jarrett want to Aswe? What somebody like Jarrett want to Governor Obaseki? What do they want to discuss? Eh? Go read Dr. Aziegbemi CV. They could have known the guy. Say, know this man a technocrat. 2-time House of Rep member. Not be base. So normally, APC, they don't near. Their chairman don't near our own. So make I just please share this video. Let's hit 500 shares. Share this video. Pepper them with the shares. YouTube, don't forget me. What did they happen now? No super chats. Only one super chat. Since the beginning of this broadcast, only one super chat. And ladies and gentlemen, let me announce to you that the immediate past special advisor to Governor Obaseki on media communications and strategy, Mr. Crusoe Osage, is in the backstage. He's joining us immediately after chairman. If we don't feel bring chairman now, we are bringing Mr. Crusoe live. Shebuna see the Evo chair.
I'm sure it's the network from your UK. It's the Nigerian line. Nigerian line are very good.
Chairman, you're supposed to say our network for you now Ogbonge. You now Ogbonge to I feel APC, they must have called the network providers in your area. They will say, the chairman is sweating, so you guys should disconnect this network.
They're the Chris.
Because what we have here, we have almost 2,700 people watching. All their wayo APC platform cannot give them. Now Edo people there here. Edo is a social media state. Everybody does social media for Edo. So if you don't get your ass right on social media, forget it. And if you promote later, go read comment for Facebook. You will see when they talk say, now you be intelligent and technocrat chairman. One APC get Agbero chairman. So we're not on the same level. Chairman, we'll leave you the next 10 minutes because Mr. Crusoe is in the backstage. You know, so they talk about no. I want to put a door for death. No. They are trying to distract the people.
Lies.
So that while they are looting, they are lying. So Mr. Crusoe will be talking to us after your program. Sir, in 10 minutes, you will come out. Now, sir, tell us about INEC. Because after Aswe legal team close Aswe PDP case, then now INEC will open their defense. They said they come court the first day. The back court say their witnesses they road, they come from Benin.
Motor square for Lokoja. They said they are motor square for Lokoja.
Okay, Chaba, tell us what happened. Tell us. You tell us.
so when we close our case,
yes.
INEC, when we be saying that they will get issues with.
Yes.
They can't say they're not going to start now. Not going to start their defense now because the witnesses when they expect from Benin, they say they are motor square for Lokoja. They call back court. Then the judge say, okay, they want I'm supposed to for Lokoja. And they say yes. I say okay. Tomorrow, that the man said no, cannot be SAN. He said no, tomorrow not go work. The next day, and the judge say, okay, no problem. Only for us to reach court the third day, Kanagabi get up. He say, make a quotable. He said, my Lord, having gone through the analysis of all the documents, the petition of the PDP and its candidate, I beg to submit that the next sensible thing to do is for us, INEC, not to call any witnesses. Oh, but come and see us, cause scatter. Say, The next sensitive thing to do, let me say that not say if now call any witness, call this court. Our lawyers for shred them.
Try.
So I say not get witnesses. So we are even thinking that APC will get witness call. Yes, because if they come, you don't we get your what you swear on oath for before when they front load. If you come now, we can't show you documents wey can contradict wetin you swear to. When you talk for the end, say I believe conscientiously that this thing is true to the best of my knowledge. If we can't show you say you lie, that is perjury. Now jail from that country now you dey go. So me, my own though, I think say APC don get who they will call. Even if they call person, e go be person wey not dey ground. Because the case is too straightforward. What do you want to talk? They say make you fill from EC 25B, you not fill am. Supreme Court say if you not fill that thing, all the results from those units null and void. They say overvoting, get what you supposed to do, we not do. You say you do wrong collation, we will show you, say you do wrong collation. No. What you want to talk? They wait for them. On Monday, all of us go take court again, they will wait for them.
So the APC that they open their but me they hear this evening, somebody give me information say they are offering 10 million to anybody that can accept to be their witness because it will be a big shame that INEC failed to call witness. They will be party. They don't physically call. I think they said they are offering money. What is your advice to some of these people who don't know the dangers of what they are coming to do, sir? Because I think they are trying to deceive some of our ignorant brothers. Playing Edo South, they are targeting Edo South, the Benin's, because they say that we that they use for Agbero, that we that they use for Togri, but when juicy position come, the position will go Irua or it will go Esako. But when it comes to may they go beat person for court, may they go shoot gun for back of court, may they go embarrass SA Wole Yamu for court, may they go jump fence, enter Oge house, jump fence, enter Obaseki, former governor house. Now, Benin people that they use, Benin boys. When it comes to going to our market to beat market women, to tow vehicles, all name of obstruction and Benin people. So they are trying to recruit some people. What is your message to them as a father? To these people that they try to recruit?
No, say this thing, for me, for advice, if they give you money, say you can't testify, take their money. Not be their money before now, money, take it.
Yes.
That day, Concord, as you did there, tell George, say you know well. Say you get running stomach. Tell her say make you go use yourself for this thing. You will go toilet, you know, come before then you go take off. You know, will come back again. Because I don't want make you go jail. Because if you can't talk for that thing, you get as it will be. Our lawyers go finish you. So not just bother. Not come. Take their money, take car, but not come. Or you go come out. That's what I have advice.
After this tribunal, what will be the next? Give us the stages of this. They tell us when we would expect the final, because those were in a hurry to address Aswa Ighodalo as Your Excellency, His Excellency. Tell us, because many people don't know, because with the year of appeal, with the year of Supreme Court, some say even if we win a year, they go win up for that side, they go take up for up. But just take us through that process, sir.
Okay, I will say what I do know. After this tribunal now, in 180 days, it will finish around first week of March.
Okay. Wow.
So by the first week of March, this tribunal must give judgment. Now, after that, the appeal panel will start. I think the appeal panel has 90 days.
Okay.
I mean, that's 60 days. Then after that, the Supreme Court has 60 days. So if you calculate the thing, you go fit know approximately when we dey expect Supreme Court to give its final judgment.
Okay, sir. Is it also possible for Okpebholo not to go to appeal after if he loses this tribunal? Can he just throw in the towel and walk away? Is it possible?
Maybe for him as a person, he might have done that, but the people around him will never allow him to do that because they believe that the next few months that they will take to the Supreme Court, at least they will get small thing from inside now.
Yes.
They're not going to like to leave her like that. For him as a person, he might have wanted to throw in the towel, but those around him will never allow him to throw in the towel. They will say, take it to the Supreme Court. Let's wait. Let's go to the last day.
Mr. Chairman, this one now my last question to you. You just knock and small so that maybe we bring in Mr. Cruz to come talk about the law and the propaganda of the APC government.
Yes.
You are an ESA man from Edo Central.
Full-blooded.
Full-blooded ESA man, and you are one of, I'm not saying this because you did life. Sometimes I can be, my head feel shakes, but you are one of the ESA men that I respect. I have been following you even since we did opposition. When we did this year Wayo party where they call APC, when you used to did PDP, you did PDP, and you have always been PDP. And some people like us, not they look to say, if we want to be politician, and this kind of politician we want to be when they clean, when they do nonsense, you be a person. And they say some people they talk say the person where they now is a person. And the one when they say when they bring come why they will remove a person, bring in another person that Aswe make Aswe just rest. Why Aswe will they fight a brother? And as a man, are you pleased with the governor style of Senator Monday Okpebholo? Just touch this area, sir.
Okay. This is not about being an ESA man or because Senator Monday Okpebholo is an ESA man, then Aswe Ighodalo should not pursue his case in court.
Okay.
I don't see any nexus between those two issues.
Okay.
As for the style of the governor since he came on board, it has been very, very poor, very, very bad. He's not lifted the hope of the average Edo person. It's one mishap to another. When you come with a sense of revenge, we come with a sense of let me deal with that person, or you have been told to deal with that person. In this case, former governor, just rubbish his legacy, do everything to make sure that you rubbish it. Then this is what you get. This is what you get. If you ask me now, I can't remember exactly what he has done for the past 3 months. That you can say, okay, he did this one. This one is a good thing. No, I can't name anything. Is it the renaming of Iyamo University? Is it the so-called flyover from Ramat Park? Is it the recalling? What has it done? Is it the sacking of the council chairman and their vice? Is it what has it done? As we speak, the 18 local government councils in Edo State, nothing has happened there for the past 3 months. Salaries of our councillors, our supervisory councillors have not been paid because the so-called acting chairman cannot access those monies. As we speak, 16 billion of the local government councils for the past 2 months, for this November and December, are with Senator Monday Okpebholo. So, what has it done? The salaries of the workers at the council level, they are being paid in bits as we speak. They paid them 20,000 this morning, the next day, because the money is not there. The IGR, which under Obaseki got to 8 billion naira a month, is now about 2 billion naira. Why? Because nobody is coming. Businesses are closing up in Edo. People are losing their jobs. It's frightening. The prospects are frightening. And the array of hope is for Asue Ighodalo to come to government house and bring back light, which Obaseki was bringing to Edo people.
Mm. Mm. Chairman, we want to say a big thanks. 1 hour of interesting updates from the man in charge of the party affairs in Edo State and the man that has been at the forefront of this struggle to reclaim our mandate. Mr. Chairman, we have thousands of comments, thousands of commenters. They are just dropping it. We still have over 2,000 people, over 2,500 people watching you live. They appreciate what you do, they salute you, and they will continue to pray for you. Mr. Chairman,
Thank you.
thank you for your time, and I'm sure the next time we'll have you live is the day our candidate will reclaim his mandate at this tribunal level. Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Good night, sir.
By the grace of God. Thank you so much, Albert. And once again, thanks. My regards to your wife. You used to bring her. I think she was 40 a few days ago.
35.
35. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Please send our congratulations and we wish her all the best. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Good night, sir.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate you,
Good
sir.
night.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
you, sir.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have 2,632 people watching. Don't go anywhere because we are bringing somebody that is coming. The chairman just talked the politics side, the judiciary side, the mandate recovery side. We are bringing Mr. Crusoe live to come talk to us, to come enter wetin dey go on now for Edo, the so-called asset verification report wey dem come submit. But before we bring in Mr. Crusoe, e get person wey tell me say he na INEC staff, but he don relocate to Canada. Say he wan talk to us for live today. He don dey try to call in since, but I no wan interrupt chairman. Now we are going to hear from him for just 5 minutes. Wetin he get to tell us as an insider, because he still get people for inside INEC when they give am information about Edo. Let me call him back. So please share this video. Let everybody watch this video. Please, we are begging. Mr. Ignatius, good evening. Hello. Please, I don't need background noise. Can you go to somewhere very quiet so that our people can hear you loud and clear?
Okay, just give me, I'm in the train station, just give me 3 minutes.
3 minutes. Okay, 3 minutes. All right, please call back in 3 minutes. Let me engage them for 3 minutes. So this one, now INEC official wey dey Canada, whether he japa go Canada or he go do course, whatever he go do, he call me today. He give me some kind of information. Before we fit get am, before he call back, make I play wetin he send to me. Wetin he said to me earlier today. Listen.
Cyprus, because I'm not saying the voice note. I think say, I said, listen, I said I first work for INEC when. Okay, I did Cyprus, because I'm not saying the voice note. I think say, I said, listen, I said I first work for INEC where I work for INEC Benin branch and Abuja branch before I travel. I'm not in Nigeria, in Canada.
No, no. I don't play that one. Wait. Now they took my phone with calls. Now they let my phone they hang. I beg, now beg and they beg.
Sabah, go there. Which civil Sabah? Live broadcasting, when you will feel like it. For your next live broadcasting, when you will feel like it. Which to mark by the post, my call, I will talk. If I will talk, you see what you see what you see what you see with it, you see what will happen. You this the talk, you the listening, you hear from me directly. But I'm not make that call me.
Hello.
That's the crafty boss.
I greet you, my brother.
The man with Sabi.
I greet you, sir.
The man where they see all your sable.
I greet you, sir.
I want to first of all thank you for your good work. I want to thank you for being a good son of Edo.
Thank you, sir.
We are proud of you. We are very proud of you. We are proud of your family. And I believe Nigeria is still proud of you. Thank you for everything you have been doing.
Thank you, sir.
I want to talk concerning our election when they do for Edo State recently.
Okay.
And maybe I will I'll talk for the court matter small.
Go
You
ahead.
see, the party chairman they talk just now, the state chairman they talk just now. You know what he talk, he not lie for anything we talk. He not talk lie for everything we talk, what he just talk, now what he want happen now. Anybody will go to don't APC not go see anybody carry come court. Mark my words. Nobody they come. Nobody. Everybody, and you don't within the swallow, within it's the bone, you don't hook for throat. Maybe according to the source, I work with INEC before I travel abroad. I work with INEC. After the presidential election, let me travel. After that, I just the election. I called. I said, what's happened for the election? A very reliable source make me understand. Say the election, not be say they ring the election, don't be ring the election. You see the way what if the APC state chairman, the way the man is not organized. It just be like simple, you say, take copy my where you go to write exam, write my book. You go write my name joiner.
Yes.
You go write my matric number joiner. I say they write everything. They cannot defend anything again. They are confused. I said before now, you don't tell when they give me this information, say APC cannot defend this thing. They can't. You see this now. I said, wait, honestly speaking, INEC Edo State, they are not happy.
That's INEC
They are
Edo
not happy
State.
at all. They are not happy. Because APC just come, they use power, do and they don't even use their sense to and well. Just imagine, just waiting their for Edo State never since now. Don't at least now, even though that they don't become governor. You see they will manage the state. Nothing. But that's thing they do. Now, when you go call it, when they get caught again, I can't call, I can't say, he tell me, say, wait, first, we civil servant go for 2 naked eyes. Say they go court. The small money where they pay, they will be saying, like, as they are the hot rich. You can't go court, say, you won't go defend somebody for court, you say it's not the correct. Who won't go jail for person? Make, if they won't go court, APC won't go, who gets us, if you won't go court, go stay with the APC. Make it tell, maybe the child son. Make it bear witness. Or the child will bear witness. Able stone. Make able stone bear witness. Make the Kabaka bear witness. Make all those people that give appointment to. Make all of no, they will come outside. Who won't go jail? In no day. In no day. You see where PVP hold them, the only way APC will win this case for court, if they just come, they just carry the play, or just announce that they say announce the result that day. They'll say, okay, APC win for court. They don't do it like that. But the people they follow, nothing to show. Nothing. When I listen to the state chairman talk to, when I listen to what they talk, it just like say, waiting they tell me, let's see the person they talk to me, talk to state chairman. Everything just, and number 2 again, I can go back to another one. I want to digress a bit. This man, who they call Ranomogi, they call him. I listen to his program at times. Say, I make I tell you, I don't say senior you for age, it's senior you, but you pick person. Hi. It's senior you for age, you pick person. I want to make a let you so they follow you, they come from time. When as this Aziegbemi campaign starts, you hold your ground. You say you don't support first because they don't do the right thing. Yes. You hold your ground. You don't agree. But when you chest the song, you chest down. You not move. You carry the campaign, you carry waka. When they announce a PC, I never want to see you say you campaign against Aziegbemi. If you follow that man, so what make you say me na person now the follow person as person they talk. So then you see the man he go support Aziegbemi today. Tomorrow, you start the president tomorrow. Next tomorrow, if that person be say you do agada. If they find where the thing go for make it home. So you are not be mates. You are not be mates at all. So when you for the talk, you know go fit talk for the premier they at the talk. When you they talk, you know go fit talk for them. They watch. You know go fit talk for when you they talk. Listen, they cannot talk when you are talking. Look at the state chairman, look at the comment the family. APC, PDP know you well. You know, listen, you have done this, you have paid your dues. We are proud of you. I enjoy your program. You don't know me before. Don't be a regime call with this one. No. You don't know me and the Akpa community, we are from the same local government. Wow. The same community, the same village. You know, an enemy for come. The same village. But that man is not fit to govern Edo State. You know the standard Obaseki creates? Okay, Obaseki pull leg for big shoe. That one leg will reach the toe of Obaseki. Talk about to pull leg for the shoe. What Obaseki do for Edo State? He sanitized the state before he come out. Look at Edo State today. It's no longer safe. Somebody comes to Obaseki do this one, Obaseki do that. If the Akpa is against us, why not go meet Obaseki? Remember Obaseki teach us small work. Why not go meet Obaseki? Remember Obaseki teach us small work. So now those systems we are not the support of him. We not support him at all. We are not the support of him. Okay, bro, as an INEC staff, is it right for INEC not to call witness for this case? No, listen, make I tell you something. If you say make listen, you my guy, for instance. Wait, I want to answer that question. You are my director now, for instance. I'm a junior officer. You tell me to go and that you go for witness, me, your junior officer. Make it why you not go? Hi. You know wait, you know where state chairman say collect the money when you run. Civil servant no collect money run. You go run, you no collect money. Because you see that 85, 70 times when they pay them, that's it. That their family own. No. Now family get that money. What you talk? You know when they deal with illiterate, stark illiterate, according to Ranomuge, that means that stark illiterate they call them.
Yes.
So yes, they be stark illiterate. They don't know anything. Yes. They don't know anything. They don't know this called law. Okay, see the way they go still move chairman for inside office. They don't say okay, maybe they just go court or maybe they go use police, they don't go. They hit, I will not leave this place. If I leave here, if you leave the place, whether make it die, I don't know whether this one will. See, I don't know. Don't let us say to Brother Republic. So all the information when I give, when we give you, not so they are straight and you can just see that. Look what the chairman just said just now. He analyzed everything bit by bit. Bit by bit. I just sorry for any man, any woman, any boy, any girl. When we say, I said they'll go collect person from jail, they'll go find people from jail.
They'll go bring people from jail, maybe they come testify.
Maybe they'll go to that one, they'll say, okay, if you come, we'll reduce your sentence. We'll reduce your sentence. Maybe that one, they say, APC can do anything. they can do anything.
Very fraudulent set of people.
Or they'll go rest the debt. They'll go create go raise person come. Maybe that one they'll come to tomorrow. Yes, among the people they watch, I said they are not going to see any responsible person to come. Say PDP, one of the weaknesses for PDP, I know the man, Adekunle Opo from Pesa Central, that my neighbor. The man from Pesa Central.
Yes.
You can verify PDP. I know that man, I know him very well. Yes. People they go, maybe you go so fast that they'll bring. Okay,
bro, I'll call you back. I'll call you back. Mr. Crusoe don't to take for guys. Mr. Crusoe don't to take for backstage. We need to bring him up now. But before we bring in Mr. Crusoe, I want you guys to type something. Just type God bless Obaseki. God bless Obaseki. God bless Obaseki. God bless Obaseki. I want to see that comment. Please, no calls, I beg. I used to beg you. No, I never open my lines for calls. Make Mr. Crusoe talk first. Just type God bless Obaseki. No, I never open my lines for calls. Make Mr. Type God bless a maton. God bless Obaseki. God bless a maton. God bless Aswa Igodalo. God bless Ogie. God bless Aziegbemi. God bless Obaseki. They are doing everything to spoil his name, but they will fail and they will continue to fail. Go see anywhere that they post about Obaseki. Now swear people, they swear for them. Please, guys, if you know say you value Obaseki, you know what the man do, you appreciate that anywhere, when on Facebook, na TikTok, na Instagram, na YouTube, they post anything negative against the man, frustrate them for the comment section, make them regret, make whoever be the blogger or whether I don't pride or whoever that they use to spread all this nonsense, pay them for the comment section. They can't come to me, they know. They cannot come to me. Now when they go recruit small children like Brother Mike, Kasituku, small rats. I said I go fry them. If a person would like me go pay carry 1 billion, make you pay all the influencers for BB, I will still fry all of them. I will smoke them. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's make welcome the immediate past special advisor to Governor Obaseki on media and strategy, Mr. Crusoe Osagi.
How about the Baza, the crack team boss?
Mr. Crusoe Osagi!
We are back again.
The way you come fresh, I bet don't take political appointments again, because when you take government, when they say Crusoe they chop money, Crusoe they chop money, you don't fresh like this. So government say the the years we just stress for the government, the young people say they try to rejuvenate.
I did try to rejuvenate. I try to get myself back, but that don't mean say I don't see they watch within they happen, because waiting they happen for our state is quite pathetic, and any well-meaning Nigerian, not even just a Edo person, any well-meaning Nigerian should be concerned. We should put in our 2 cents, to try to restore the state back to its glory days, which were just a few months ago. So yeah, I'm resting a lot. I'm writing more. I'm researching, I'm thinking more, I'm resting more, but I'm also keeping an eye on things in Edo to make sure that our mandate, which was stolen on September 21st, is restored to Aso Ighodalo.
Okay, Mr. Crusoe, thank you very much for joining us. I had to quickly call you this afternoon. I know talk and say you will join us. I want it to be a surprise package for people that will be here, because I wish I talk and say, they'll say, hey, Crusoe, they come. I want to bet you, sometimes say that they hide the beat pikin. Say if you tell people say, I go beat you today, they're not going to pass. I wish I tell people say, Mr. Crusoe is coming. They write nonsense. I say, I want to make you pass back, come flog them this evening. So I want to thank you for making yourself.
They'll go to wake them or say, Abba Crusoe don't come, who are you?
So, Mr. Crusoe, before we ask you about your boss, the man where you serve, where you support to succeed, to develop Edo, I think when you said you listen to our state chairman just now, you listen to our state chairman. For everything when Mr. Chairman talk, I want you touch some areas, for just summarize some things where the chairman talk.
It's clear now, it's clear, the only thing we are begging is for the people in charge of the Nigerian system by way of the federal government, to just for once, just allow the will of the people, to allow the will of justice to prevail, because the facts to win the case are right before the courts there as we talk. So, and good maybe they make prejudicial subjudicial statements. However, waiting clear. Here we equal so it's the same thing that we are seeing today. The INEC, it was a brazen heist, and they thought that they could just do it and walk away. So the Nigerian justice system should tell them that you cannot do that. We are in a democracy. If you notice that irresponsible act when they carry out for election, now you can give them the impetus, the boldness to begin to destroy every other thing. Not say as they can't destroy local governments.
Yes.
So even the president, when they say be the Alga, they talk to them, say, no, this is not how I want local governments to be run. I even sent my attorney general to go to the Supreme Court to get a judgment stating that the local governments must be autonomous, both administratively and financially, like the chairman said today. But they turned against the president Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and they started destroying things. Why? Because they feel say when we scatter Edo for election, nobody talk now. So one talk now, one scatter local governments.
Yes.
So if you notice, they have left disaster in their wake since they came to office. That's why they attack market women. That's why they attack doctors. They went to Jared Tenebe brother when go one backyard auxiliary nursing course for Republic of Benin. They go bring a come be the chief executive of Edo State Hospital Management Agency, where you have doctors that are professors, doctors that are consultants, make it come they superintend over them. And this a guy named Nelson Tenebe, just because of Jared Tenebe brother, they can't bring and come. So they are taking the illegality from one level to another because nobody has stopped them yet. Which is why the judiciary has to rise up to its duty to the Nigerian state and stop this and say, look, this one that to go do is wrong. If you see, once the judiciary steps up now and does that duty to the Nigerian people, you will see that every other person will check themselves. Every other person go will behave well. The reason why impunity persists is because it is not punished when it is carried out. So I'm trusting God, I'm trusting the Nigerian system, I'm trusting even President Bola Tinubu because I feel he's sufficiently, dissatisfied with their behavior. Say, what are you people doing? Are we in the jungle? Where you just do whatever you like? So by the time the judgment is handed down, in a few weeks or a few months from now, and they see that their misbehavior has been punished, they will learn to follow the law, in the future.
Thank you very much, Mr. Crusoe Otaige. We have over 2,300 people watching, and please, guys, we can actually make this 3,000 if you share. To get 1,700 people watching on YouTube in the Nigeria space is not easy. Trust me, big journalists, big politicians, critical stakeholders in the country are in this live broadcast and they are watching. Mr. Crusoe, I am very sure, because you have responded to this issue of debt profile of Edo State. And I said, not everybody have time to read. Even though people like us read the article where you released today, Edo is not for people that can read more than 25 paragraphs article. There are some people that even as they don't read them, they still want to hear that verbal explanation. There are people that will not read. They want you to break it down. Now, what I tell you, say, if I like, you will need to talk to us today when you break them down. Now, when did they fly in the last 2 days, where the so-called asset verification committee they come out, come talk, say, the Edo State Asset Verification Committee has reported that the administration of former Governor Godwin Obaseki left behind a debt profile of 682.57 billion naira. Okpebholo inherited debt from Obaseki government committee. Mr. Crusoe, talk to us. What's happened this morning?
First and foremost, make I talk about the committee, the so-called Asset Verification Committee. For me, I have another name for them. It is a Food for the Boys Committee.
Oh, Food for the Boys Committee.
That is what it is. Go look the people when they're there now. The people when they don't see appointment give. Taiwo Akirele. That one has been the code for almost five years now since he first come up from Obaseki government. He never see work since they run up and down. They deceive himself saying a World Bank employee, and everybody knows saying a lie on our mouth. You use your hand, sign your resignation letter, come out as chief of staff. Since then, who can give him work now? Which work then give him since when he come out from Obaseki government as chief of staff? Shebi Ukpebholo self don't appoint him chief of staff. Don't appoint him SSG. Where it is saying go for see. Wait in this any. So which is why Obaseki should be respected. You see, these people who are fighting Obaseki today, what Obaseki did for them, even their so-called friends, nothing doing for them. Why will not make Taiwo Akirele chief of staff? Why not even make him chairman of board of internal revenue? Why be saying one kangaroo Food for the Boys Committee member he give up? Because Obaseki, even values Taiwo more than these people value him. What about the John Mayaki when they talk up and down? Since when he come up for which is interesting thing about Obaseki, he didn't sack any of these people. Now John Mayaki said verse come out too. Since when he first come out as CPS for Edo government, which other work he don't get since? There's no other work. Nobody else has trusted him with any position as high as the chief press secretary to Governor Mbimbi during Obaseki. So these people just don't know how to appreciate people who really care about them and who really love them. You need to say these people one that they fight for like una, therefore given a position where big pass the one where Obaseki first given up before. So you see and say, these are food for the Boys Committee. Taiwo Akirele did Aziegbemi, many. My friend Anstem Ojezwa, my friend that year, very very smart man, but sometimes I wonder some decisions when they take. Now my secondary school old boy, Immaculate Conception College 1975 said, and in record for them, they high where. So when you see men when break record for ICC, they can't behave like this. First, you wonder how then they think. Now then they go back for that committee there. Food for the boys. Then you know what you can make the committee? They absolutely devoid of reputation and integrity. Now the chairman. Go and find out the what it be name Afolabi Umanike or something. I don't forget the full name. Now the chairman. That man was a federal permanent secretary in Abuja. Go and check. That man haven't worked with the federal government as a civil servant. My papa, na civil servant he be before retire. My brother, they not get where civil servant before they be billionaire. It's not possible. You can't have served government as a civil servant from grade level 8 when they take graduates, for civil service up to grade level 17 when they reach director, and then eventually if you come make permanent secretary, then you will retire. You'll get billions. Where you want for CM? Unless you have your hand is in the cookie jar. So make anybody when they listen to this broadcast, make them go ask Afolabi. See, where all the billions when he gets, he's a billionaire. I can say that. The billions that he has, where did he get it from? He then calculates all his salaries when he collects from state government, from the federal government, from when he entered government maybe 35 years ago till when he left government. If they sum all together for the 35 years, you not reach 1 billion. Even if you reach 1 billion, the chop since, the bank but not pay school fees for children. How does he have bank balances and investments worth billions of naira when he was just a civil servant? So does that not even taint the reputation of the committee when the person who is chairing the committee is a retired permanent secretary who is a billionaire, who prides himself to be a billionaire? He even contested the last election. Where is money? Where is money to do campaign? Me go contest election and say to be governor. Unless somebody carry me, say he won't give me the money to do him. Where did he get the money to try to run for governorship? How did he make the billions that he has today? All the houses he has in Abuja, in Benin, and in different places. Where did he get money to build them? Are you following me?
Yes.
The questioning of that committee, the question of the integrity of that committee is supposed to start from. The person who is sharing it, first and foremost, cannot prove the wealth that he parades. No retired civil servant, even retired as permanent secretary, can be a billionaire if you are honest. You can't be a billionaire. You can be comfortable. You can be decent, but you won't be a billionaire. So he should be asked those questions. So then that takes us into the allegations that they made in the committee. They talk about 600 and something billion naira debt when they say that we live for them, and then broke them into 2 categories. They say local debts, 80 something billion. I don't know if you have the figures before you, and then the remaining one foreign debt. So remove the foreign debt, for instance. Maybe we analyze that today. If you remember, around 2015, Oshomole begin cause this woman when be Director General of WTO today, World Trade Organization today, Dr. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala. Go and check Premium Times. A story published in Premium Times in 2015. I can't remember the exact date again. 2015, whether it was December 25th, 2015. I'll search for the date, where he was cursing the woman, saying that the woman is a bad person, the woman is causing underdevelopment of Nigeria. The problem between him and Okonjo-Iweala, that if you notice that day in 2015 at the talk to Abi, it was just a few months from or less than a year or so from the next election of 2016, the election that actually brought in Governor Obaseki. The woman in her wisdom said, this man is a governor of a state that is soon going to go into an election. And he has borrowed money from the World Bank, or the World Bank has given him a green light to get loans, $75 million in 3 tranches. I was still an editor in the newsroom during this time. So now we write the stories. Now we edit the stories. So the World Bank had granted 3 installments of $75 million loan to Edo State. He had drawn the first and second tranche. He was trying to draw the 3rd tranche, I suppose. And then Ugonja can say, no, wait, your state won't go to election now. We don't want this money. We don't want you to be tempted to go and use this money to go and be pursuing election. So Ugonja put a pause. Because the federal government must approve any external loan when anybody want draw from for Nigeria. So Okonjo-Iweala stepped on it and said, no, this is not the right time to draw down this World Bank money. Let the elections pass. And when all the dust settle, you can now go back and apply for the money. Now it caused a quarrel for him and Okonjo-Iweala when he began to insult Okonjo-Iweala in 2015. So just to give you a background of how the money was borrowed, I'm not telling you fantasies, I'm telling you facts. So Oshomole borrowed $75 million in 3 tranches. What does that come to? Is that not $225 million? Go and check what the exchange rate for dollar to naira be 2014 or so when that loan was approved. 2013, 2014, when that $225 million in 3 tranches was approved. The naira to dollar at that time was around 170 something, 180 naira per dollar.
True.
Go and check. They had. What was the exchange rate, naira to dollar, in 2013, 2014, when that loan was approved? So, now that money, now it can't change to this 600 billion when they talk so. Because the time when they take the loan, now 180 naira per dollar be exchange rate. But as of today, or as at the time when they value that loan, so at 600 and something billion, now 1,800 naira per dollar. You may follow?
Yes.
That is not to say that we didn't have a few debts here and there added to this one. But I'm telling you that 90% of this debt came from Madam Soshomole. So it is because of the devaluation of the naira that happened in May 2023, after His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu floated the naira, that now ballooned the external debt component of our debt for Edo State from what it was to 600 and something billion. Because they don't talk say because now 2015 they take Kazena 180 that and say when you want value the naira equivalent of the loan now, say you use the current interest rate, the current exchange rate. So when you now multiply $225 million times 1,800 naira, you will get a sense of what the value. Then if you remove this local debt from that money, you will see and say almost 80 to 90% of money was borrowed by Adam Soshomole. What is now making it obvious is the fact that the naira has been devalued by almost 1,000% between 2013, 2014, and now 2020, 2025. Because if exchange rate rise from 180 naira per dollar to 1,800, how much they rise? Not 1,000 naira.
Yes.
1,000 naira they rise. So if you multiply that one, go to the people when they listen to us, when they do the calculation, $225 million multiplied by 1,800 naira. What do you get? You get almost 70%. Then if you call out the local debt, you get the balance money when you make this 600 and something billion. That's what they talk about. So to clear those people, they could not listen to them. The debt they are talking about was taken by Adam Soshomole. And all these international debts, they have long period moratorium. Now they call them for development financing. They have a long period of moratorium. If it be 10 years, they'll say, not pay anything yet for 10 years, just the user first till they develop. Later, you'll begin pay. Are you following me? Which is what attracts, now the thing when they make many states, they go take those loans because it not be like commercial banks loan when BC wants to just take out today, that they ask you for the money from next month. But when you take money from multilateral financial institutions, they give a long period of moratorium, some 5 years, some 10 years of you. Don't worry, don't pay yet. By the time you have invested in the public good for which you borrow the money and is now yielding dividend to the people, you can begin to pay little by little. So to clarify, the debt they are talking about, 70 to 80% of it, if not even 90%, was borrowed by Oshomole. Only a small component of the debt was incurred during Obaseki's administration. What Balloon did, what they make out, when they were now saying 900% increase from Oshomole time, Obaseki debt increase, but it's Oshomole's debt. It's just that time the calculator for Oshomole saying in debt. Now 2016 November 11, 2016. Go and check what the price of $1 was in November 11, 2016. So when they multiply 180 or 190, $1 be 2016 November with times the $225 million, it's small that time. But now 8 years after, when dollar now go fall, naira now go fall all the way down to 1,800. When you multiply 1,800 by the same 225 million, you see that it takes you inches away from the 600 and something billion that they are talking about. So this is the truth with respect to the debt profile of Edo State. A large percentage of the debt, up to 70 to 80% of the debt, was incurred in dollars by Adams Oshomole. But because the naira was devalued, then the conversion of that loan into naira now expanded. Because by the time they took the loan, it was multiplied by 180 naira per dollar. But as of today, because it is a dollar-denominated loan, you multiply by the current interest rate, the current exchange rate, which is 1,800 naira.
Mr. Crusoe, thank you very much for this explanation. Even though someone like me, I know part of this your explanation. I know a lot, but I just want someone who is closer to the system, who will be insider for the system to come clear that part. Now, I'm going to read from the Punch newspaper's report, which they put for Punch, when it spread, when many people read. If you go to the comment section, some are criticizing the former governor, some are throwing the garbage back to them, that this is not what Okpebholo is supposed to be doing. Hit the ground running and take Edo to the next level. You said a new Edo is rising, but a new Edo where is the rise today? What we are seeing is insecurity. Now, I'm going to read from part of the report. It said, according to the committee report, the state government of Obaseki invested 19 billion in an ongoing project, but reportedly owns just 20%, while a company allegedly established in 2024 controls the remaining 80%, despite not contributing any funds at the time of the agreement. The report also reported that the past administration awarded 22 contracts worth 22 billion naira for ICT-related projects to 18 companies, with 17 billion paid as of November 2024. All these billions, the hotel project, I'm sure is the Radisson hotel project, the ICT. We are seeing billion. These are accusations. You were part of the Obaseki government. You attended almost all the ESCOs. Can you clear this part of this hotel? The governor only 20% of the hotel. Another company registered in 2024 only about 80%. Can you clear this part?
Very well, very well. So listen very carefully. Now, let's provide a background for why the investment in a hotel, a 5-star hotel, became necessary. I'm sure a lot of people watching us today are in the diaspora. Someday America, someday Canada, someday United Kingdom, someday Australia, different parts of the world. Now, may you ask all these people, say anything, maybe in one of your shows, you should ask, or even tell them now to type in the comment section. When you are coming to Nigeria from Canada, for example, and you go sort of seek advice from your home office, Say you are going to Nigeria or from Canada, and you're going to a city called Benin City in Edo State, Nigeria, and you're looking for a hotel where you want to stay. Tell them, make them tell you which hotel, then go advise them. Which hotel US government will advise you, may you put your children and yourself if you are coming from the US. Which hotel Canadian government will advise you, may you put yourself and your children when they come from Canada or America. They will tell you only one hotel, and it's called Protea Hotel. They will tell you that there are several other hotels in Edo State, but most of them are just privately owned, so they cannot independently vouch for the safety and security of anybody who wants to stay those hotels. But there's one when they feel vouch for, and that's a standardized hotel called Protea, which is part of the Marriott Group. Are you following me? So is it proper for a state as large and multifaceted as Edo State to have only one hotel that can be recommended by reputable countries for people to stay? How will the foreign investors be able to now settle in and come in? Where they go stay? So Obaseki haven't injected a lot of investment into the state. You have the creative industry booming. You have the agricultural industry, the ESOP investments booming. In foreigners coming into the country, into the state, back and forth. You had the stadium developed, which was not able to host international matches. When you are bringing these international players to come and play in Nigeria, you want to bring Messi come. Which hotel Messi go stay for Benin? Na Yekowa Hotel. Which about me, they ask you now. If Lionel Messi is to come and play a match for Argentina against Nigeria for Ugbe Stadium, which hotel Messi go stay? Which hotel Cristiano Ronaldo go stay? I know they hear you again. Black say you don't mute your.
Anywhere stay, you go see my West Hotel. Messi on the down like bar.
Cristiano again total a Wesley. So go back guy Wesley ni FFA. I go have a total for the period no area. So that's why it became important to have another standard hotel in Edo. So I'm not talking in only in Edo State now they talk. So there is no standard hotel apart from Protea Hotel, in Edo State. So that's what gave rise to the necessity for a 5-star hotel like Radisson to come into Edo State. Okay, but which private investor would just walk into Edo and say you want to plunge billions into the investment into a hotel in the state without worrying? Say how and then I will see my money or money they not go fight me. So what does the government do in that circumstance? Government has to step in and clear the road, figuratively speaking. Clear the road to make it look easier for a private investor to say, it looks like we can really do this. So what? And Obaseki is a deft investment banker. He has turned over billions of dollars worth of transaction in his work life. So it's something he does for a living. So what did the state government do? They're going to say, fine, we need this hotel. But most of these international private investors will not just want to come and put their money here because of the fear. So let's break the ground for them. So the state first brought out 2 billion naira, and we acquired the property, the land, and the carcass building. The former Ritz-Carlton building when they want to do the hotel, state government. So, and then we talked about, we have acquired this land, we have acquired this property. It was supposed to be for Ritz-Carlton, but it's now going to be used for an international hotel. We are looking for partnership for people when one come. So the land on it gets CFO, it gets all the documentation, all the approvals when government needs to give from the tourism industry, from the investors start getting interested. Then, because of the way Nigeria be, investors will say, we don't get the land, we don't get the carcass, we don't declare, but that's they wonder the person people put money here, that money big go. So government went ahead again and raised initially 14 billion to kick off the construction of the hotel. To show proof of concept, to show say this thing possible. Investors will not show now they worry, but it's possible. We are so sure that it's possible that we are willing to inject state funds into it. But Within a year, things changed. This investment I'm talking about, Radisson School, the conceptualization and kickoff of the investment was in 2022. The election was in January and February 2023 presidential election. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu was elected and sworn in April. Sorry, in May 29. Not May 29.
Yes.
May 29th, 2023. So an investment that we have structured to inject 14 billion into in 2022, by May 29, 2023, when the Naira was floated, what happened to that investment? The cost of cement went up like 5 times. The cost of rods, the cost of sand, of carrying tipping sand from the river and bringing there, the cost of all the, and you know that these international world-class hotels, almost 90% of the components when they want to set up the hotel comes from abroad.
Yes.
So what happened? The dollar required to go and make those supplies from abroad. What happened? You needed more Naira to buy the dollar. Then that's how come that initial 14 billion now went up to 17 billion. And bear in mind, the way the Naira fell, it was not in one fell swoop. It was if it move from that 700 and something to now 800 and something, 900 and something, from there it move again. So there was an adjustment of the money from 14 billion to 17 billion. So how much the government don't inject now? 2 billion to buy the land and the carcass of the building, and then 17 billion to kick off, to show proof of concept. Right? So the Naira kept falling. It kept, it was dicey. So Obaseki can look and say, the money that is going to take to complete this project is going to become very huge at the end of it. It's going to be like 3 or 4 times the monies we thought will be used for it in the first place when we conceptualized it in 2022. So what do? Let us use this 17 billion as much as we can now, raise this investment, make it attractive, make it clear, and then invite private investors to come in. So Obaseki did this. Once Obaseki did this, people, they come and say, you don't go for Radisson. The Radisson plunged in and signed agreements with us. And with Radisson signing an agreement and putting their nameplate on the hotel, then private investors came in. And they say, okay, fine. Estate, how much you don't spend? We don't see how this thing go work. How much you don't spend? I say, we don't spend 19 billion, or you spend 2 billion to buy the property, and we have spent 17 billion so far trying to really get it to this stage. When they say, okay, fine, no problem. Put that 17 billion inside one and spend. Put it in a bond. We will take over the state's exposure. You hear what I talk again. We will take over the state's exposure, which means whatever debt the states get with respect to that 17 billion now belongs to that private company. I can get that debt. And guess what? The hotel still never finish. You don't even need to go far. Just go ChatGPT. Type, say, 180 rooms, 5-star hotel developed in GRA Benin City. Approximately how much will it cost? Go and check it. The price they will give you cannot be less than between 50 and 60 billion naira. Now, computer will give you that calculation. Will not be me go give you. I'm just saying, use a hazard. Just type now. Go your ChatGPT. Just type. How much will it cost to deliver a 180 bed 5-star hotel with international conference center, blah blah blah, in premium GRA Benin City, and search? ChatGPT will give you value. I believe. I've not checked it, but I'm sure it will give you value. And as of today, the evaluation shows that by the time Radisson is complete, if you want come say, I be Albert Obaze, I be Crackton Boss, I get money, I want to buy this hotel. By the time they don't complete it, you know how much your hotel will give you? 63 billion naira. So we invested 2 billion, we brought in another 17 billion, which has now been taken over by the private investor. Not be we get that debt again. The hotel is going on, is going to be completed soon if it's not already being completed yet. By the time it's completed, the total value of the hotel is going to be worth 63 billion naira. And now, just how much that government money come inside there now? From my explanation.
Yes.
How much government money come there now? From my explanation.
How 19?
No, 19. Not be 19 again.
Not be 19.
Because 17, these private investors don't take the debt from government saying that they get the debt now. Do you understand? So the amount of the government money when they inside the hotel now 2 billion.
True.
2 billion. The first initial 2 billion when they buy the property. The private, investors have taken away the loan of 17 billion when those states kick off the transaction and own the loan, and they are going to complete the project by themselves. By the time they complete the project, if you say you want fear go put, as we were talking for Benin, say we don't finish all this 180 room 5-star hotel, conference center, vast parking space, blah blah blah. Who go buy? The price to sell that hotel, according to valuers, is 63 billion. So, what has Obaseki just done? He has used only 2 billion naira to give Edo State 20% of 63 billion.
All right.
Make I explain them again?
Yes.
Essentially, simply put, Obaseki has used only 2 billion naira to get 20% of a 63 billion naira worth of hotel. What is 20% of 63 billion? 10% of 63 billion is 6.3. Another 10% is 6.3. Is that not 12.6 billion?
Yes.
So essentially, Obaseki invested only 2 billion into this hotel, and then state government now owns 12.6 billion. Is that a good business for a state or not?
Massive.
That is even on the one hand. We have not talked about the economic spin-offs of this investment. People are going to work there, and these people will earn an income, and these people will pay income tax and pay all kinds of taxes to government. They are going to be cooking food there. Farmers will come and say, "I need fowl. I need." They know they bring the fowl come from China now. Una need eggs, una need plantain, una need pineapple, una need palm oil, una need vegetable oil, and they supply cow meat to. There will be a vast supply chain created on account of the operation of such a vast 5-star hotel in Edo. What about revenue to government when the hotel go to pay? These are now the economic spin-off. So can you see how Obaseki has essentially used only 2 billion naira because of the wealth of wisdom in financial engineering when it gets to create a 63 billion naira investment, which will continuously pay revenue to Edo State till that kingdom come. Now in this gang of food for the boys committee members they talk about. Yeah.
Mr. Kuso, I know.
Now move to go to the next one. You talked about 22 billion naira for ICT investment. Go and check. Edo State built a tier 2 or tier 3 data center. Edo State government is the only state government in Nigeria that has that kind of data center in this country. Inside that contract, that 22 billion a day, Edo State government deployed an ERP for running government paperless. Now inside that 22 billion a day, Edo State government procured handheld devices, computers for all their staff to take the work. As we did government that time, I hear say them, well, they're not too go school well. So many of them not if you use the computers. So you, as a government official, you couldn't work without a computer. To go on leave, to write your memo, to go on leave, you go computer, open leave memo. So right, you want to go on leave. The ERP don't already get the total number of days when you're entitled to for leave. You say you want to take 10 days out of the 28 days, it could count them down for you. If you want, if you have a project to do for government, you say you want to raise memo to do that project. The ERP will show you the budget for your ministry when you fit draw money to do that project. You write, you want to do this project and you want to draw from this budget. If the project is 6 million naira project and at 20 million naira day your budget, 6 million will come out for there. You will remain 12. You will remove 6 from 20. You will remain 14 million for your budget. So that next time we want to do another project under your budget, you will notice only 14 remain for there. The day when you run all your budget head finish, you can't even read the memo anymore. Now they call ERP. Now be the e-gov. Where Obaseki do for Edo. All these things were including the cyber security aspects of all of this, because you have to protect all these devices of government, all the data of government. From your wife now, cyber security expert now.
Only our school fees and some courses where she do now. Not be small money. Not be small money.
Thank God say I remember saying wife now cyber security expert.
One person, only one person. School fees, courses where she do now block.
Yeah. So that's what I'm talking about. So all these things, 9 days inside that 22 billion. When they just went, and these contracts took place within 4 years. Because now phase by phase deployment of the eGov platform for Edo. So is it not and then what benefits did we get from it? Number one, they want the newspaper for, we not the newspaper again. Number two, you know why you again say if I we. Number three, that why you when they talk say project where you don't fair do before, you can't come back again say you want to do them again. You write another memo because you don't go tear the first memo where you do it throw away. You don't fit trace them again. You do say you want to do the old project, you don't do it again. You don't fit do them again with eGov, because once you type in that project again, the eGov will tell you say you don't fair do this project before. See how much you used to do. So do you think that expenditure is not worth it? Because of it, considering the savings that the state government is making from it.
But not this same eGov platform. I heard that it is down.
And they're not going on now. They're not wanting it, and it's not considering their modus operandi. It's not in their best interest to run eGov. Anybody when want to go thief for government can't do eGov. How you take one? If you do anything before eGov, it's now forever. Anybody want to check your activities for government are just to enter the system. All the memos when you write, all the approvals, all the withdrawals, as everything. Now make we they tell them say, look, there's nothing you can do about Obaseki. The day on a computer there, it's there for the data center. You can't be asking come and show me. There's nothing to show you. Everything there. We can't see right transition report of 800 and something pages. Join now. Give them. Do you get it? But they cannot do the same. They can't run that ERP because they run the ERP. They can't run the kind of illegal government they're planning to run. Because once they do it, everything will be documented. The way the budget is deployed will be documented digitally and sent to the cloud and saved permanently, so that if you want to investigate and just to enter the area, sign into the governor's page and get out all the information. Sign into deputy governor, you get sign into special advisor media, you see everything when you do for the past 4 years. Sign into, but they don't want that. That's why they are technically killing the ERP. They don't want it to work. They don't want it to work.
I'm reading one comment from some IT experts in the comment section. They say even the money, too small. Where Obaseki set up this structure in 4 years.
Of course. Go and ask anybody. You know, I talk about ChatGPT just now. Say right now, say what is the amount to set up a tier 3 data center? It will say I know the size of the memory, this space I can talk, and so that one will guide ChatGPT to give you an idea of the price. You can see the amount now. What's the amount to deploy ER and ARP for a whole state government? Say every employee of the state is on that ERP. Now they pay salaries, now they do memos, now they do everything. Then come talk about cyber security component to make sure say nobody can access our data. What are we saying?
No, Mr. Crusoe, because the reason I want to ask you this question, after Aswan mandate was stolen,
Yes.
We brought Mr. Governor, the former governor, to this platform.
Yes.
And he touched some areas.
Mm-hmm.
Again, one thing where Obaseki talk before he come out. He said, as he they come out, he cannot no longer tell the direction of the state.
Yes.
He said, now when he go fit talk say, see where he walk, and see where the state they go. But he doesn't know what these other guys are coming to do. And he told, said they are coming to spew lies. They will tell you I stole. He said, I have over 1 million documents scanned. Bro, since even Oshomole document, everything with Obaseki to defend himself. Because this so-called low.
Not be only Obaseki he deal with. Not be only Obaseki. He there for cloud. He there for Edo State data center. Are you following me? So what Obaseki did? After we migrated the state government into that e-gov, the ERP, we now went and did backlog scanning of all the documents of Edo State since 1960 something. And upload all of them into the data center. Is it that no? Bye. So we now started scanning millions and millions of documents, ministry by ministry, and uploading them to cloud. So that you can't, they're not your thoughts, oh, this place burn, but Shomole result don't burn for long. Or this place, the water enter here, oh, all the documents don't spend. No. So as we speak now, we have documents of Edo State government that date back to the 60s, 70s, 80s, all stored in the data center. And then the governor's plan was now that, so going forward from here, we don't need to be scanning anything again because we are now on full digital governance. So everything you are now doing from now on, just go straight into the data center. And so therefore the state can keep its records. This Oshomole they dance up and down. Yeah.
Go ahead.
This Oshomole they dance up and down. The record when we get, he don't get them. In record when we get, he don't get them. All these probe when they talk so. If we say make we release document, Oshomole go run past Yamo.
But we want to make it wrong. What was the lawyer to make it wrong? So make it
Obaseki not be that kind of person. Obaseki not be a vindictive person. That's the simple truth. Not be a vindictive person.
Mr. Crusoe, make I read one comment from, because I pick comment from YouTube and Facebook. First, he say one of the mistakes Obaseki made was not to support e-gov with legislation to make it a law.
Well, I don't know how that works. You know, I can't remember if we enacted any law. I don't think so. I don't think we did a law to say that you must do all government transactions. And we find out. I don't. Okay. We brought many laws. We brought in many laws for the anthem, for many things. We put many things for law, but I can't remember if we did that for the e-gov. But I will confirm for my colleagues in ESCO if we put a law to it. But we just thought that, you know, we knew we were going to win the election. We were not in doubt. We knew we were going to win. You know, say the people that we will vote for now. So if not be say INEC when do it in their hand. Ask for the governor right now. And Aswe understands, you know, all this thing where they talk saying Obaseki do you man not go talk to understand that part of Obaseki said. because two of them are party. Now they run these things together, right from when it did private sector. So there's nothing now just to begin to expand. Now as we go begin to do things. So we're under no illusion. We're certain we're going to win. So and we thought that as we just continue from there. But things happen the way they happen. Then but that point the person made is very, very critical point, which I want to confirm from my colleagues again. Did we pass a law? I don't think so. I can't remember because I was in most of the ESCOs. And is it even something that is doable to legislate the use of digital governance in the state? I will need to find out.
Okay, Mr. Crusoe, this is coming from Darlington Omokaro. There are many cybersecurity experts in the comment section, and they can actually relate with what you're saying. Say, Tier 3 data center with 1.2 petabyte storage. Edo is the only state in West Africa with that data center.
You see, I've even talked Nigeria before. I never know that West Africa.
Are you serious?
The size is so large that we feed a host people. Say, you get things to store, you be bank. Oh, you can't rent small room for inside our data center. I'll give you me to store your data. Oh, university, you want to store your exams and record. Oh, you not get space for yourself. Yeah, bring and come. We'll cut space for them. That's how so I will collect rent from you.
Wow.
For storing your data.
Mr. Crusoe. Before Mr. Governor left, he set up a joint, a transition committee where he gets people from his government.
Yes.
And Senator Okpewolo, the INEC Senate governor, brought his team headed by Odubu to say, let the outgoing government and the incoming government come together.
Exactly.
And meet, discuss, do everything. Let's know what we have, where we are, and where we are going from here. I remember I called you that day. I said, I want my team to be part of this thing. You told me that you connected me to Christian Kare. I sent my team to say, we are going to stream this live.
Yes, I remember.
With your assistance, we got approval from the governor. The governor said, nothing to hide. If Albert and his team want to stream this live, they should go ahead. This is what we even want. So we were very excited. I told the world that we're going to stream the transition committee period live.
Yes.
The first day we went there, we set up the SSG, did introduction, the Commissioner for Information. It was interesting. The whole world, they were on City Nigeria to watch the whole transition process. So, after that first day, I think the APC leaders called the committee members and say, everything what we do today, we don't watch it for life. They say, Emata. So they know that if the public monitor that transition process, it will be difficult for them now to come out and be churning out these figures and say, Obaseki this, Obaseki that.
Exactly.
The next day, early morning, my team went to set up, waiting for the second day sitting. When we said they won't really enter document, Obaseki say everything there online. They said no, they don't want online. Governor Obaseki did hard copies. I sent his team to explain bit by bit, ministry by ministry.
Yes.
Only for them to reach the next day, 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock, since I was supposed to start 8:30 to 12, and they come and say, when I never go there, they say, if I will not see APC people, 419 people, and Boegbe told the media, everybody to say, City will not hold again today, let's adjust tomorrow. The next day, Nima Shagumo, when I never go there, they say, we never see APC. Yeah, marry. So they I don't know how they did it. They now said The only way they will sit, no media, no camera. They say, especially that short girl, that Abbas. The police say, okay, ITV now, ITV.
Once somebody tell you say you don't want media, I tell you, him show you what you want to do now. You want mago now.
Now they go so because say no media. Because they call you, you say about Garcia, when they do what they want do because they don't already get plans. Now this all talk of money matter now. You know that document when Obaseki give them.
Everything did that document. Even if anything missed for the document, the Accountant General of Edo State, as at today, when we talk so, now the same person will be Accountant General for Godwin Obaseki.
Yes.
May I repeat him? The Accountant General for Edo State today is the same person that was Accountant General under Obaseki. So if you are even in doubt about any document, you will go there, go clarify them. So all these things they are doing is simply, witch hunts. They want to try because they don't get any other thing when they want to. They don't get plan. Okawolo no ever think saying go be governor. You know plan them. Now suddenly, when I had sorry because of Obaseki insisted that the right thing to do from the PDP angle was to bring an Issa man to be governor after him. They were trying to bring Bini man. Aziegbemi wanted to run.
Dennis
Idausa was running, and then they went to the primaries and all of that. Oshowole was able supporting the Isha man. Oshowole said it in State House in Aso Rock, saying that population that they win election, so they rather go for Dennis Idausa. But when they saw that Obaseki was adamant and that the Edo people had agreed with Obaseki, that now the reasonable thing, even the Benins, which is why it's very painful the way, I know Anthony Godalo is bigger than that. It will be equitable and fair by the grace of God when he regains his mandate back. And Benin people came all out and said, no, that's the right thing to do, even though we are more in number. But it doesn't mean that we will be governor over and over and over and over again. It's not fair. If a system is not fair, to break down. So when Oshomole now saw the way the Edo people had focused themselves on getting an Ishan person because of Obaseki's resolve to bring an Ishan person out in PDP, they now knew that if they brought an Ibinima out, they will lose the election. Then they come be raised up. So where Ishan man, which Ishan man go come? That man will come. You get them? That's not that. So it not be something where he didn't have a vision, he didn't plan. So somebody who suddenly happened on the position of governor, what do you say he will do? He doesn't have any plan. So since they don't get any plan, I just want to throw away all these figures. Then they deceive people. Unfortunately for them, who they hungry, not they hear figures. And the hunger they fire for Edo now. Revenue don't fall drastically from around 8 billion monthly to around 2 billion monthly. Market women not fit trade again. They are the Esa woman will be here for the whole of Edo State now, presiding over Bar Market and Benin people market. You don't drive everybody come off a market. They only fit trade their market again. Drivers, the Niles and Tigers, the Maple Stone, Kabaka, don't you slap, tear the ears, have drivers. And they collect all kinds of money for their hand. Doctors don't go strike, say they go bring one nurse when get certificate from Republic of Benin, may come be head of. The whole state collapse. May even shock you. They say every Wednesday when they that ESCO, when will they do that time? When you come here and say, how about a day ESCO meeting? And not be talk now. ESCO, they say every ESCO that they approve 1 million naira for themselves. As city allowance for ESCO. Now, wait till I hear me that.
No, I don't, we don't get that part because the network.
Okay. The information available to me is that on every ESCO day, Executive Council meeting day, they approve 1 million setting allowance for themselves when they attend the ESCO. 1 million naira. Can you imagine that waste? Obaseki will never do it. Which means I attended about almost 50 ESCO meetings. Which means I for collect, if to say now our time, I for collect 50 million naira just for sitting down in ESCO.
Just for sitting, not be salary, not be travel allowance. So
just for sitting. So if I collect, Christian Eka I collect, Luigi Malaka collect, Johan of Yahweh collect.
but when they finally you see what collect.
How much go remain when they want to run the state? So there's nothing to do. So what are they doing now? They're just throwing out figures. The likes of Tawa Akerele, just they go there, they do garulously, they throw figures around. All of them trying to form importance. But they know that they are not important. They know that the most important part of their lives than when Obaseki engaged them. Tawa Akerele has been on the downward spiral since he first come out for Obaseki government. And unfortunately, that's what it will be for him. Because everybody now knows that he's a betrayer. He doesn't before you come, you might give you one of your parable. You give me that parable. Say, if you sell your brother, I don't know if you give me that parable.
Yeah, the buyer not gonna fear ever trust.
He's not gonna trust you now.
Never.
If you sell your brother to somebody, the buyer not trust you. Tawa Akerele, you were chief of staff running the government with Obaseki. You betray him. Follow that. Then that person when you know say you never get chief of staff to give you. Now he won't trust you. You say, if this guy if he stab the person when give a chief of staff for back, now my head he go cut come out because me I never get chief of staff to give him.
Mr. Kuso, make a quick touch this one on Tawo Akerele.
Yes.
My friend, you know say he carry me go court. The time when he resigned, when he waka come up from government, that kind of juicy position. I can't criticize, I can't carry me go court. We are good, but make I clear this one to tell you that I was disappointed in him to see Tawo's name in that committee to probe Obaseki.
If I will see what thing go kill Obaseki, he go carry and touch him. That's how deep his bitterness is. And for what? I don't know. You were in his government. You were the one giving out privileged information from his government. You know, remember that time when Jomayaki they do like bows?
Yes.
No, I don't write story. But governor's office won't go do this one. We were wondering who was giving out those. Tawo Akerele was the one giving out those information to John Mayaki from the government. And that time we were locked in a brutal battle with Oshomole. Everything we want to do, Tawo Akerele go carry and go sell, give Oshomole. By the time when Obaseki come tighten in circle more, say, how can things be leaking in my circle? He can't be frustrated. He was not seeing information to sell again to the other camp. Then he was not worried that said there was some catch up. Now quickly go resign.
Mr. Kuso, may I touch this part? After we finish that, why I feel Tawo is fatally ungrateful to Obaseki, and it's sad. After we finish that 2016 election, we did campaign office for Agobaseki one day. They don't swear in Mr. Governor, they do a thing, they go. No, the transition period, they never swear in Mr. Obaseki. The day when one Oba brother died, when they call Efosa, Governor Kokon, him with Senator Ege Uzamere, that time they just bring it Jomoyaki as acting CPS because all of us they transition committee together. Every day, Mr. Governor come put as he say, it's not about to follow me. That was the first day when Obaseki openly recognized me, say this guy don't work, tell him to follow me. Only me and Jomoyaki, and be the only media way follow Governor go that condolence this for Okoro area. If I guess what, when we come back, we all there, everybody call, they say, you see, Governor just call you, just call the let me be happy. Mr. Tawo, come waka, come with me. He say, now, wow, my brother. No, know the way they always use that now. Wow. Okay. I can say he said in the lobby for commissioner. Because now he lead one group. Where they call that you get one group where he coordinate during the
I
campaign.
remember the group.
I remember the group just now. He said, now wow. Say now he GOSG. Now correct GOSG.
Yes.
He watching on the day of me, I know they lie. Just like they'll say, why you talk? Why you going to turn like a tip for life? But I know they lie. So he come and see me in the lobby for commissioner. I said, because now young guy. Yes, sir. You, if you did in our office, I say, you see, I say, but if people for local government, I don't want to mention one former senator for a local one big man. He said that they work against her. He said, everybody fight her, including John Mayaki. He said, just see the way John Mayaki just jumped now to be acting CPS. And John Mayaki with John Mayaki, that's from the same local government. That means automatically, government already don't get somebody from Akoko Edo. Which it will slow down child chances.
Yes.
Because he just the hope. Many people, many for Akoko Edo when they look for something.
Yes.
I know the Oga will they pray. And the reason why he tell me, now because the way Governor Bassey just call me that they say, oh, follow us go this waka. Because if let's say this man will recognize Abba, so like Abba will get level, now he call me. As the TV finish, I will say, because we close during the struggle with the meet, I can say, God will put her in prayer. You know, they yell, I not sentence to Obaseki, I not put mouth. What I just say, we'll put her in prayer. The day when they swear in Obaseki, November 12. After we come up from stadium, reach the where we for do reception for say government. I call the shout, Gio. Obaseki said, no, Abba is GGO. Obaseki corrected because as I carry my camera and they follow her, GO, the new governor, said, no, Abbott is GGO, Governor Godwin Obaseki, GGO. I don't correct myself instantly, GGO, you know, that was there the background too. They were corner, everybody they hopeful, Osakwe, everybody they say that the next day with the escort, or God they go, we thought it was going to be business as usual, the way Oshomole be. Everybody will come there up that tree. They say, hey, Ice Baba, the way Opina, you get work. You don't get work. Go to government house and say, Ice Baba. What you say? Everybody want pack. Go government house that evening. Guess what? There was another gang in APC working against the appointment of Ogie as SSG. And I was recruited to be part of that gang. Yes. A power can never hear this one. And then among the way pray, make Obaseki not appoint Ogie as SSG. Why? Because there was an issue during the campaign. And if you don't near a power Ogie, you want to say you get the way to matter, but near and first, you understand, a very different person. So people say one narrative to me, say, the man not there on a bad person. I become the camp of, we don't want Ogie, we want some other people. I don't want to mention their name.
I know the man.
God bless you. God bless you. So we come to that side. A power Ogie. From my own, they come carry me or say that he look, they want to use me to disturb Ogie for Ipobaha. Last, when they want to arrest me, and the same Ogie that saved me. He said, Abbott is not respecting me. My local government is always throwing him out to me. But this boy has worked. He doesn't deserve this arrest. So, what people say, say, I'm loyal to Ogie. Don't be money. You get what? See, now, person when I fight, he don't fight me back. He don't use power to fight me. He forgive me and he still take me in as his son. So you not tell me to betray Ogie. Betray I swear and go and lie with Okpewolo because he take government as God forbid that day don't go break. To cut the long story short, that would be it matter. I did my house for my mama. They dress say, make I call government house. Also that one escort Obaseki go government house. Now we hear say Obaseki appoint Osarajon Ogie SSG. We don't want Ogie. So things say Obaseki Egboma yet say. He remember the good of Ogie during the campaign. He not Ogie. It never reached 1 hour. Now we hear say Obaseki appoints Taiwo Akerele chief of staff. Person when they find commissioner with his mouth. Now we see Orube with Pago government house. As we reach government house, no access. So now Obaseki say government house is for government business. If you don't have appointments in government house, you have no business in government house. If you see government house, hello, where are you going to?
Where are you going to?
We don't clean Osakwe office. We thought Osakwe was going to take over from Aziegbemi as chief protocol. Now what thing Osakwe you want? Say he want to be that Osakwe. I know. Don't go back in the office, office of this protocol, because we actually wanted Osakwe to be SSG. By your mention his name.
I don't do that. I tell you, say I know. Whether you know I mention or not, I know.
Because we were very close to him.
Now that time the man versus Obaseki today.
Yes. And no,
but
Sarah.
If you get why Obaseki not give her that position.
Yes. No, Sarah.
I know, I mean, no, Abi.
You know now. I don't say you know now. Me and you know. We know many things. no, Sarah, we get TMC today. Now that's no time when they finish people where okay, they finish me and they give people impression say, okay, don't want to see me. And that was wrong. When I know the truth, I can't go near the man. Later government has said, Taiwo, not say Taiwo. Now they see governor for morning, afternoon, evening, steady.
You want
the
to
only time okay they see governor, now when you see okay they come from his side, you will carry fire. Nobody help and carry that fire. Go hold that for hand. See governor. Maybe follow governor, do meeting for 1 hour, 30 minutes. You don't go back to the office. Taiwo is always around Obaseki.
Of course. You can't tell me now. Not two of them.
So the man do for him. He do for him. Okay. So now that he is now openly fighting his boss, what is your advice to other people where Obaseki head? Because we still hear of Roland Asoro, former deputy speaker. They don't speaker. They don't suspend that today. People Nosayaba, they don't suspend that one because of say they don't betray Obaseki now. They go they align with person where they come where they call Oban Oreketiaga. What is your message to people that benefited under Obaseki that are planning, that are already betraying him? Some are planning to betray him.
Well, the thing is, it's about the character of the individual. You understand? Somebody like Taiwo Akerele now, I mean, Taiwo is a small boy. I senior him. Where?
I know.
Not less than 2 or 3 years. I think senior Taiwo Akerele. So imagine somebody like he was in his 30s when Obaseki make him chief of staff. And then trust him with everything. Me, when I came in as special advisor, now he be the first person when I report to now.
Yes.
He show me where my office go there, and and all of that. Because he close to Obaseki past me, and me close to Obaseki. Not close to Obaseki now. And by my upbringing, I know they stand for person Dormont, and I don't do those things. I'm not raised like that. By my upbringing, we are not taught to be, that thing they call eye service. They don't teach us eye service. Go and do your work. And I be the thing when they teach us. So me, I know they go stay with governor's office. Governor, Obaseki, they tell me now. They quarrel with me sometimes. Say, I don't see you. I don't. So from my mind, if you want to see me, you call me now.
Yes.
If you don't call me, I feel say you don't want me to come at that time. When you want me to come, you will call me. Not once, not twice. Obaseki quarrel with me for the office. Say, they see me, I'll just know what they do. Because but the likes of Taiwo, maybe because of the exigencies of his office as chief of staff, he was always in governor's office now. Every minute, that's open space there before you were character governor. They always did there.
Yes.
Governor trusted him, gave him everything. And that's what Obaseki they do. Once he give you the job, he gives you the resources where you need to do the job. He go give you all the support when you need. So to now see such a person who, and at the end of the day, even when it became clear to us, say Taiwo was leaking Obaseki's secret to the opposition. Even at that, Obaseki didn't sack him. He didn't sack him. Now he is still in the eye of the storm, still caused a stir and resigned in the middle of the battle. I remember I called him that. He said, why are you doing this? And then, you know, I remember I now told him, he can never forget now. I said, Taiwo, you may not realize that, but this man made you. He said, man, go sit down. He said, did he make me so that I can come and destroy me? I'm quoting him. Because I want to destroy you. He's fighting for his political life. You're supposed to stand by him. So different people are raised in different ways, you know. On a good day, Obaseki no born Taiwo Akerele.
Oh, sure.
Obaseki no born himself.
Yes.
So assuming say even make me vex, I know we'll use Papa. I look at him. Say, what I go do now? So he want time, so no wahala. You get my point. So there is no ground on which Taiwo Akerele will stand and attack the government. You know, to do it is to sin against his soul. That's just the truth. As I say here, so I can never. I've lost the capacity to speak against Obaseki. I've lost it. The very day I took office as special advisor to Obaseki, that day now I lose the pedestal, the capacity, the ability, or anything to speak anything against Obaseki in the public. The best I can do if I disagree with her, I'll go tell and say that, Baba, this thing when you do, I don't agree. I can't. It's not going to happen. Never will happen. It will never happen. It will never. Assuming say Obaseki appoint me for second term. That's why I for enter my newsroom, lost myself for there. If he greet me, I'll greet him back. If he not greet me, I will deal with my corner. I think they greet him more on occasions or something. But as long as we don't work for a person like that, take you into confidence, carry you like a pikin, empower you, what do you want to do? What do you want concern? How? You not do you anything. You not even sack you. Now you by yourself come out from government, resign by yourself. So it is really, and then finally, on this area, Obaseki never promised anybody I was going to make you rich. The man was very open to all of us when we came to his government to work with him in government. When he was swearing us in, he tell everybody during our retreat, he say, many of you are going to leave government poorer than you came. Go and look at it now. I take my charger, charge this phone. He said it. Many of you are going to leave government poorer than you came. I don't think he meant literally that we're going to be poorer. He was just trying to explain to everybody, look, this work one can do here. Not be say one can make our money for our pocket too. We came here to work for the people first. So nobody was in doubt as to the fact that we're not. I'm not a billionaire. I'm not a multimillionaire. I'm just a regular person like everybody else. Till today, I not get expensive cars. I not get any, and the waiting normal person still I get. Even though I work with Obaseki for 8 years as special advisor, and Obaseki did not hide the situation from me at the beginning. He told everybody that we are here to work for the people. Not be saying that money will come collect. That doesn't mean you won't be able to feed your family or to live like a normal person. But that stupendous wealth to everybody who say you can't government, you can't be millionaire, you can't be billionaire. It not going to happen here. And it didn't happen. We all got our fair wages, fair what they call them wages, what they call that thing, allowances, and all the when they stipulated.
Yes.
That's it. That's how we left government. Are you following me? So for you to not be angry against the man, say, make you blow. When he tell you from the beginning, when you start the work, say, they're not a blow here. Say now work, everybody can work. You will earn your fair wages for the work you're doing. You will gain experience, and hopefully God will lift you up in your future. That was what he promised us. So it's, in conclusion, it is extremely unfair and unkind of these people they are unkind to Obaseki for trying to hold him to account for something where he never promised them. Because between me and you, most of the people when they vex Obaseki today, now because of money and empowerment, no other reason. Oh, he's supposed to give me contract. Oh, he's supposed to give me this. Oh, he not release this. So, he not create. But did he tell you that was what he was going to give you? He told you, made it point blank when he was engaging everybody who ever worked, anybody who ever did anything with him. Look, guys, we're not here to make money. We are here to work for the people. But in the course of working for the people, you will earn your fair and decent wage. And that is exactly what he gave us. If he had promised us as we enter government, that and say, we're in there, we're working, and you see, before all of you leave government, I'm going to make you all billionaires. If that was what he promised us, if that was the kind of government he said he was going to run, and then on the basis of that invited us to the government to be there, then he not do it. You fulfill vex for him. But he didn't delude us. He told us the truth. And so anybody who is angry with Obaseki today is just doing so because he is a bad person. That person a bad person, not because of Obaseki.
Okay, Mr. Crusoe, I'm going to leave you now. It's over 2 hours. You have done very well. Trust me, the conversation around this death profile of Edo State just started. And this one, this area, when I just tell you, show you go the Radisson side. Now, just one side of many accusations. So we are still going to bring you back, maybe by next week, to still touch other areas. They just started. They are still going to be making noise around this whole conversation. Now, sir, in 2 minutes before you go, what is your message to the current occupant of Osadebe? As regard this old drama, this old waka waka, moving around the state, busy doing nothing, what's your message to him in 2 minutes, sir?
Between me and you, honestly speaking, I hear that Ukwewolo is a Christian that goes to church, just like me as I did now. I be Christian, I serve God with all my strength as much as I'm able to. And I try to pursue in purpose for my life every day. I'm not saying that I'm a perfect person, but I'm just saying that is the devotion that I have for my life, to try to reach where God want make I reach and live my life as God want make I live. I assume say the man be like that too, because I hear say the good church. If he be like that, make he packing things, they come off for government house. Because make it packing things, they come off for government house. You know why? Because the process where they take carry and put for them now, stealing and killing and maiming. You get it? If now waiting,
I will need to adjust because my battery. I just say make a no packing.
now the thing when it's supposed to be that. I don't know whether I go like to do more.
No, I feel saying you're supposed to say it should work for the people. It should be honest to the people.
I want to work for the people. The people give us band-aids. How can you steal something and say you want to hold it well for the person who owns it? You stole it, and it was clear. He knows. He was there. When they carry all the results, rewrite them from inside INEC office, block the road from Ramat Park all the way down to INEC office, put guns, put thugs, put everybody, so that as they write the result, nobody will come in there. Were we not there? I was there.
Yes.
They stole the thing. So if he believes in God, if he's pursuing eternal redemption, if he wants to be a child of God continuously, and then when God will call him finally, or when Jesus will come in the rapture, say he want because I hear say they serve God well. That's what I hear. I hear say they go church winners and all of that. If it is really true, then if I were him, I would just wake up one morning, I'll do a broadcast and tell the people that, gentlemen, my soul is more important to me than power. They stole the mandate that brought me into this office was stolen, and I don't think I'm about to argue.
Wait, if Okpara will try this thing, it come back half year.
Look, Ekabaka my way to do a position him.
Because all people around him, they all lost their units. All of them, they lost their units.
They know that he stole. Look, why would you sit on top of 4 million people and be oppressing them? You know, saying that they are thing, you take them from them. God will punish you now. You know, say God don't quick punish. The Bible says, if the recompense of wickedness, he said, because the recompense of wickedness cometh not speedily, men have set their hearts to do evil. You know what that thing means? Because the reward for doing bad thing, God knows what they bring out once. Men, they say, they set their hearts to do evil. So if he's really honest, that's what he should do. He should look at Jonathan. I'll close with this. Look at good luck, Jonathan. After the that election was in 2015 now. I can't remember the election. Yes, that removed Jonathan. They did the election and he lost. Some people say, Reagan here, they're not Reagan, but to a large extent, it looked as if he lost from my own point of view. Then the Northerners and all of that, they all voted against him. There was rejoicing in the North. Some people even died. I was in the newsroom that day creating my newspaper for that day, this day newspaper that day. Some people died for celebration. As they happy rich, say they win Jonathan, then die for celebration. So we monitor and read the next day. Orubebe vex for the collation center and all of that. And then finally, they come day for Asoro from information I get as editor. Say all of them sit down, they say, no, we don't agree. This is that, we must stop this. You are the president. Take this decision, do this, do that. Stop this thing, block there, block them. They must not take it. No, you are the president. Declare this, declare state of emergency. You know, they say the man just get up and all of them they talk. Waka enter inside bedroom. For Asoro carrying phone, call Buhari, congratulate him. Not be human being with that. President. He could have done it. He could have set the country ablaze. He just called the man. Say, General. Say, are you now? You they call me. He say yes. Say, I called to congratulate you, sir. My brother. Not be human being with that. Not even president. Not be governor. As he talk and finish, the people where they in parlor, then now they begin see breaking news. Jonathan congratulates Buhari. Excellency, when he sit down with us just now, yes. That's a godly man. That's what I advise Okpewolo to do. It's not too late. If you just pick and say, look, I be one do this thing, but work. So I beg, I not feel operate like this. Please.
Okay, should Okpewolo do this before the tribunal verdict or after the tribunal verdict?
There's no, it's never too early to do the right thing.
Oh, God. Okay.
The right time to do the right thing was yesterday. He could have done it yesterday. If he has not done it yesterday, he should do it today. He stole the mandate. He knows it. Jared Tenebe knows it. Oshomole knows it. All of them know it. INEC knows it. Police know him. They know he stole the mandate. So why are you deceiving? Why are you deceiving?
Mr. Crusoe, please, maybe you still give us another 2 minutes before you go. I would not be I would not be happy if the way we are, what Taiwo is doing is way out of order. Yes. And I'm glad the way you take up the matter today and the way you really, if Taiwo sits down after this broadcast, it should go to a quiet place and say, and even call you to thank you to say, Crusoe, I don't forget myself. Now you can't really, this thing not there right. No, I see comment just now. Somebody said, what about Asemo Jeswa? The reason why I want to ask you about Asemo Jeswa, wait to. Asemo Jeswa, a person where come from Lokigbedejo to Shomole, or Shomole to Obaseki. Obaseki did not change him. He walked with him. I'm sure Aziegbemi is one of the people where Obaseki set in power, because I get access to some jobs, contract where Aziegbemi do. Aziegbemi is also part of that committee to say, let us bring this information out to spoil the name of Obaseki. What is your message to somebody like an elder statesman like Aziegbemi?
Between me and you, I surprise for Aziegbemi for the whole thing. When I first see him billboard saying he won't be governor, I just feel say in politics now, you first put your billboard there. After some time, you come tell and say, I know say I be qualified or wanna find something for me or find space. I thought that was it. But when he now continue, he not gonna be like the Aziegbemi when me know.
Yes.
I know Aziegbemi well. And they go in house. You know, say I be governor. Boy, I know they hide down. Now, governor, they send me go there, go and meet him. You go and draft this. You know, say the man, I talk about a bright man, very brilliant.
Yes.
Very, I know they talk like now CB. Now, extremely brilliant guy. So when one write something strategic, something very now me and him, I'll go in house. You go say, okay, see how we go write and we are this way, like this. You get one backyard for your house. Wait for this. When they sit down, they take things easy in the evening. We'll sit down there, we'll do structure and it's okay. Like I go show governor. I'll carry and come out. So now person when I know a simple guy, ordinary guy, you know. So when I come to see that behavior, it shocked me. Between me and you. It shocked me well. I don't believe. I was thinking that it will soon stop. It can't continue. To the extent that now he sits in a committee where they talk, say they want to do bad thing to Obaseki. Kai. It shocked me. Today I never see believer. Because I don't feel say for Taiwo, after he do some kind behavior, I sense say this guy maybe that's so he just be. But for Aziegbemi, I still be surprised it today. As a matter of fact, I not go even fit talk bad of Aziegbemi until I see him. I can never see him since that campaign time till now. I want to ask him, what happened? Because he's close to Obaseki, he benefited from Obaseki. I can list benefits, but I'm not going to list them because it's not necessary. Now, farmer, he got support as a farmer for Obaseki. You know, he also has some companies when they do some kind of jobs. They do. They travel together when there's something we want to go do. The hotel when Obaseki they stay, now in they stay. You get the point. All the things that are due to a chairman of a party that he go get. You know, if I go governor house in the evening, maybe he wants to do something, I go see him for there, then we'll talk, you know. So he shocked me. Say he can't turn him back on Obaseki. Why? Simply because Obaseki said, for now, the person where I believe, say get the reputation, the character, the pedigree to take Edo to the next level. Now Aziegbemi Godalo. That was the only crime Obaseki.
Even the resources, now they already only buy
the
it.
resources.
Even the resources in connection. He got loan have a court. He got
today, anytime I remember the man, and my heart will beat and say, Grandma, may God help him, may God bless him, because he's been spending money. What he Aziegbemi Godalo one? Look, I know him, Aziegbemi Godalo. I saw from Lagos. He knows sabi me as me sabi him. You know, say as he be now. A big man, you go sabi. Big man, don't sabi you. Don't sabi me like I sabi him. Man has been there now. Man has been. He has built himself. He not get where big man they reach for this world where he never reach. And he's just an humble person from a humble background. You know, they today show himself. You get? He really not get any business with all this rubbish when they happen now. He not need them. But now just because he also feels, say, since God don't bless him, he don't try, make him still come see us. So Obaseki try help the state. So make him still come try help. And I be all this while so. Make I even shock you. Me, myself, I tell and say, Oga, out of selfishness, I want me you be governor for Edo State too. Because I know say go better for the whole state, go better for our people. You go, I know you get the brain, you get the connection to make life better for our people. I say, but if to say that me be you, I not go do. You can ask him anytime you see him, he will tell you. I say, if to say that me be you, that me get your position, that me get your big business when you don't grow, and I can't live there, can't go to pursue all these people when go even insult you, talk to you, and I say, if not me, I'm not going to. I say, if not me, I'm not going to. So between me and you, what he is doing is people say, oh, governor, a big thing. If you know, yes, a big thing, but it's still a big sacrifice because really, you don't need the headache. That's the truth. Really, you don't need the headache. I believe, it's my personal belief that Edo State and its people will benefit more from Asue being their governor than Asue will benefit for himself being a governor. Which money you want up? You be chairman of MBL, you be chairman of Selling Bank. You don't go Asue office for Ikoyi, for Abolowo Road for Ikoyi. I don't go many times. I did go there before, even before I come government. If you go there from the gate of in building now mansion, many stories from the gate. If they know who you were, if you remove your shoe for the gate, I'm not saying for the building, from the gate, if you remove your shoe, you just begin say, I don't want to dirty the compound. If you see people when they work for them, now rich men. You hear me so? People when they work, the building full from ground go reach up. Lawyers everywhere. The cars when the people when they work for and they drive. Me never dream am before say I want to drive am. Because I can't afford it. You hear me so?
Yes.
So that kind of person, how much more money does he want? What he want to do? Which food he want to eat? Which house he want to go? Which hotel he want to stay? In house where I pass all the hotels where they Nigeria. And when the most part of the world. Are you following me? So what I'm just saying in essence is it is more from the side of serving the people than bettering himself, because he don't really, is he first class he wants to fly? He's flying first class already. You get, is it just name it? Is it car he wants to drive? You get all kinds of cars. All kinds. When I say all kinds, I mean all kinds. Anyone when you want to talk about. You get that. So what was he really looking for? If you look and examine it well, you will see that it is more from self-fulfillment of say, I came to this life, I built, God helped me to build myself, then I also contributed to the improvement of the lives of my people. I believe that is the driving force, because look at, he's been spending this money since the primaries, before primaries. From there, he went around all the PDP people trying to tell them, guys, let's come together. He helped, from there, can't do election. For election, then thief the election. From there, enter court. They manage everybody, manage everything. He not the cough, he not the shake. He not the shake. He's still there as a day. They follow me. He's still there as a day. So I praise the man. I bless him. I thank God for him, because, it is sacrifice. You mentioned something like, why didn't you just walk away? So people were saying walk away. If now some people, if now maybe I even feel walk away, say, waiting, what's all this? I'm not doing this rubbish. Who be Jared Tenebe? Went off, go school. He will stand for television. He will call us when he will call his name. Talk to Romania. You understand? Saying a thief. He say he's broke. If not be say, as we can't say he want to bring himself down, make him come serving people. You get where Aswe and Jared go meet?
No.
Between me and you, not there. In circle of friends, Jared nothing near there. What you want to go do there? You see, they see background upbringing different now. So that is why I think, in my opinion, that the man has made a lot of sacrifice, and I pray that God will crown that sacrifice with success at the courts, and then give him the opportunity to really now serve his people like he wants to do. That's
Mr. Kuso, thank you very much. This one, you want to take waka comot. This one, I just 30 seconds you to respond
Yeah.
for this one. I don't think you know they expect this question at all. I saved this one for the last.
Okay.
This boy called John Mayaki,
Mhm.
he enjoys dragging you. He enjoys trying to pull you, make it be like Mayaki versus Crusoe. How did they feel when the boy they really want throw mat give you? Maybe you can't reply and make up be Mayaki versus Crusoe. Is it that in the verse say in us are being job the sack can bring you in and you can't do a finish? Follow the governor, follow back and reach the end the day when he hand over. They not sack you, they not suspend you like they suspend a society. So how do you feel when you just see the guy they want to drag you?
Say to drag somebody, and you're supposed to be under the person.
True. Pull
Yes,
to pull. Yes.
to pull somebody down, and you supposed to. Mayaki is beneath me. I'm not saying it out of pride, or out of say, but he's beneath me. Not be say I'm not being mate. I know myself. I'm not rich, but I have a certain level of intelligence where Mayaki not get. Attained a certain level in our profession of journalism when Mayaki not ever attain. You get, and also I think I have a better upbringing than Mayaki. I can't cut my senior now, my elder, when give me work now. For what now? I can't. I can't do what Mayaki is doing. I can't do it. I can't do what Mayaki is doing. I can't. Have you ever seen me do it?
No.
Person when be my boss, I'll cuss him. I worked for this day for many years with Unduka back then. You don't see one day I write something somewhere or I talk something somewhere and say Unduka a bad person. I will never do it. I wasn't brought up that way. I've benefited from this person. Do you think all the time when I work with Unduka, I say I'm happy with all the time? There are times when I'm not happy now. There are times when I do things when I'm not like. But am I going to come and be vilifying him? Never. I won't do it. I won't do so. So that way, I believe that what's his name? Mayaki can learn from me. A boy can learn some level of integrity. For example, Mayaki supported Aziegbemi during their campaigns now.
Yes.
Talk to people on a fool, don't sabi anything. In less than 6 months, he's now praising What kind of person is that? If I not get waiting to do, I not just sit down, keep quiet. Do you get it? So that's my belief. I believe that Mayaki understands that I'm a better person than him. So he thinks that anytime he associate with me or try to pull me down, in the elevate himself.
True.
So I know the engager. The only time when I engage anything when he talk now, when I see say it gets critical importance to the strategy when they deploy for my boss or for people when they work with. One is I see it's important, I can put in a response. But when I see saying that just this normal trying to, as we talk to, not about say we talk about. We talk about Aziegbemi. That be our subject, because there be big men, the big pastor, as you as hell. So that's what Mayaki they talk about me because I big pastor.
Not be lie, true. Not be lie.
So my hope is that Mayaki go learn. Say this guy is very all the way come work for Baseki from 2016 or 2017 all the way to 2024. Ever quarrel with him one day, come out. Now he don't come out, he still they support him, even though the government again, he start to support Aziegbemi from that time till now, he still support. Guys, there's some consistency to this person's character and behavior. And let me try and see if I can adjust my life so that I can also begin to behave that way. So the way Mayaki behaves, I believe, say now, the Bible says that some people say their glory is their shame, their God is their belly. That is their appetite, their food when they want to, and they serve. So once they just see money from somebody, they're not to think again, they'll just begin. But me, I'm not like that. I wasn't raised like that. I wasn't brought up like that. I'm not like John Markey. So I believe that is the reason why he constantly jabs me on social media. I know they see most of them. I see some of them, I know they read out. You know, I see some of them, I know they read out. But the one when I say irrelevant for me to respond to, I go respond to. Finally, about John Markey. Somebody, when you come out for, was that 2020, December 25th or 24th, to tell the world, say in a liar, everything when you talk about Mikey Guinea and everything when you talk about Baseki, that lie. What do you say about such a person? They should that he said all those things because of his political interest. Go and read it now. It's published in Premium Times. You can Google it. When he apologized to Mikey Guinea, apologized to Baseki.
Yes.
He's a liar, everything when he talking a lie, he talking because of his political. So such a person, what do you say of the person's character?
I mean, the ones that he's even writing now, there's every tendency that he go still apologize.
One day, if you apologize,
one day if you apologize.
So that is my take on John Mayaki. I didn't take his job. He was hired as interim chief press secretary.
Interim, yes.
I was hired as
because I need you to clear that because he's saying former CPS. It was never CPS. It was interim.
Actually, it was never CPS. It was for interim chief press secretary. I was hired straight as special advisor media, which is a superior role to chief press secretary. So he was supposed to work on that. And Obaseki didn't even sack him.
Yes,
he was supposed to work under me in that media department in for the governor, but he by himself decided to leave. So which is my quarrel with them. Somebody elevated you people. You people got angry and left. Why are you still angry with the person? When you say now come on, don't be saying you might even drive. That's the much I want to say about John Mayer.
Thank you very much, Mr. Crusoe Osage. Over 2 hours on Edo matter. I want to appreciate you once again for always giving us your time. As you promised that say anytime we worry you, you go they come out. You know, sometimes I say I don't worry this man, but I said no. There are areas I cannot really explain. Now people like Crusoe go fit do this thing, and other people they will never fit the call, but many people they believe say. So when people say, how about you don't feel very Crusoe to come talk for this matter? I said, no, no worry. So, sir, I want to appreciate you for your time and I want to thank you for all you have done today. People like Kuna, when they look to say, okay, if Crusoe cannot do this, why should I do this? So people are learning from you, and if you see comments, I'll say, why you don't talk like this when you take government? You know, when you take government and when you don't take government, don't be the same. Somebody like me, if you go public, somebody that come under Obaseki, you don't go let them because there are some you're gonna go say, is that necessary? Why do you have to go to that? You know, I'm not personally, I don't think I'm way Obaseki be. So, sir, I want to thank you for your time.
And let me also thank you for what you do. In my opinion, I think you do this out of your passion for the people. You know, like I keep telling people, you know, I like people when we say they talk their mind. You know, you know, there are times when you even don't criticize me before. You know, so because that's what you feel at that point in time. So I think I like the way you take your work, the passion, the commitment, and I pray that God continues to give you the strength. And call me anytime. My head full, you know, my head full with knowledge and information, and you can't even believe the areas where I feel talk on. I can talk on anything. So call me if you want to enlighten people about Bible, you want to enlighten people about career, you want to enlighten people about how they can make their lives better as human beings.
I'm saying we'll go many areas.
I'm available. You know, I've been practicing journalism for well over 25 years, going to 30 years. journalism is the kind of profession, it makes you read a lot, makes you know a lot of things. You know, get certificate for all the things when they read, but you go just read them because the job forces you to read, forces you to attend conferences, forces you to attend workshops, forces you to talk to big men, ask them questions. So you are gathering a lot of passive knowledge that you don't even know whether you're going to need. So it's only when the button is pushed and then you come realize that knowledge is there. So yeah, through your platform, if you think I have anything to share with the people that listen to you, just feel very free to ask.
Thank you very much, my leader. sir. Good night, sir. Love, sir. Thank you very much. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, this broadcast is choke. We still have over 1,500 people watching. Over 3 hours broadcast, 3 hours, 15 minutes. We still have over 1,500 watching on YouTube and Facebook. So before you go, I want you to type that thing over and say no to rerun. And today, for all the information when I don't give you now, all the work today, 3 hours, 90 that here. So only one person has super chat me. Why? For YouTube. Facebook, I don't push your sisters the same. Let me check Facebook. I'm not sure love today. Now why I don't they like use this app? Anytime I bring in guests, now they send me super chat. Ivy Rose, God bless you. Marvis Lion, see 3 hours. Well, people don't come and say they are interested in the business area. Okay, I'll try and look for 1 or 2 things when I go want Mr. Cruz to talk about. It's very vast in other areas. Trust me. And me don't engage your way, and there is always knowledgeable in areas where you don't feel say and the talk and just now. So say no to rerun. Type and let's take 5 minutes to do that. Say no to rerun. Bring back our mandate. Say no to rerun. Bring back our mandate. Capital no to rerun. Say no to rerun. Bring back our mandate. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. God, over 1,500 people still watching or more. It totalized. This one totalized. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. See you tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow is Saturday. Okay, I never did show tomorrow broadcast. Okay, let's see. If update go day, because update can come at any time. Update can come at any time. If we go day live tomorrow, stay glued to this page. Please subscribe to this channel. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. We need to hit 40,000 as soon as possible. Subscribe to this channel. Follow us on Facebook. Like our videos. Share our videos and drop comments before you leave. Thank you very much, everyone, for your time, your comments, your likes. You guys are the best. The true Edos that want the best for our states. So enjoy the rest of your evening for those in America, Canada, Australia. For us in UK and Nigeria, good night. Bye.